Coming up on Now You Made It Awkward podcast. We must unite the clans, and we've already united, but somehow we forgot to unite again.
Yeah.
It's like, how did you figure that out?
Yeah.
Who was the first person to take a whale from this planet, take a random hormonal juice out of its brain, and then give it to a person so that they don't age? How did that come about? It's showing like right here. It's got to be right in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had to go run in the kitchen and deal with something. If he'd just gone in the office, he'd have seen it.
Your nachos, where's my phone?
Right. Because if he's truly the Son of God, he won't die. He won't let himself be taken and killed and tortured. He's too powerful. He'll never allow that to happen. And if he is that powerful, I'm going to force his hand.
Oh, shit.
This backfired. And then, of course, he kills himself before the resurrection.
Yeah. I messed up.
And then becomes Dracula. Why does a wooden cross hurt him?
Yeah.
Duh. It's got to be purified. It's got to be holy water. Breathe the Jesus in. It's fine. Seriously, Book of Enoch, Lord of the Rings, Silmarillion is basically the Old Testament.
Yep.
No joke. Actually, the Silmarillion is the Old Testament of that world.
Yeah.
Never mind. I made the actual right thing there. Yeah. Correct analogy. Good job, me. He's like the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Retarded, knows nothing, and you piss him off, he fucking blows up the countryside.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of
Stare at it. Put your soul into it as you blend into your perfectly blue background.
Oh,
that's funny because it is almost the same blue, but it's not quite. It's all blue and white, and you are blue and white. It's funny.
very white.
You is be very white, yes. Like the singer. I'm black at heart.
Just saying.
It's funny. Usually that's Heffy. and loudness is not a problem.
Rawr! It reminds me of that little dinosaur that guy draws on everything. Rawr! You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh. Yep, absolutely I do.
That's so fun. Makes me laugh.
Indeed. Everything makes you laugh. You're Shaun.
True. Sometimes.
You're Shaun sometimes?
I mean, everything makes me laugh sometimes.
At some point, things will be funny again.
Oh my God, dude. So
Wouldn't it be?
I've had 2 good laughs since all this shit. And it was like, it was Friday. It was the day of his funeral. Me and Summer were home, sitting on the back porch, and the wildfire guys are staying in town for a while.
Yeah.
And they got their fire trucks, and they have the bloop, 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 you know, sirens that they bleep as they go by.
Yeah.
And one kind of sounds like a cartoon fart.
Brr.
Yes.
Yeah. Brr, brr, brr.
And
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back in a chair, and I heard something, and I just kind of raised up to look, and it went brr. And Summer was like, "Excuse you."
Excuse you.
It was the perfect timing.
And meantime, you were like,
yeah, it was just perfect timing.
you got some Jessica what the hell in there. All right. So, this is weird. We're doing this again 2 years later.
Yeah,
Same room,
same room,
more equipment,
more equipment,
same blue shirt.
same blue shirt.
Actually, possibly a different blue shirt. I think that one had some logos on it. I like how you look around your own room as though you've never seen it. I'm the new one here, and you're like, man, this room is cool. Eye contact is difficult.
I only eat in here. I don't pay attention.
Sorry, brain went elsewhere for that. I only eat here. I don't pay attention to things. See, look, I cleverly stacked the equipment boxes behind myself so the ladies could hide. My fat face is protecting Jessica, and I think the boxes are, well, I don't technically know where Summer disappeared to, but is she over there and I can't see her? Oh, she's hiding.
Yes.
Summer cleverly ran away.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, right? It's fine.
She's not real. She's just a ghost.
Well, she might be outside doing the thing that Jessica no longer does. Smoking might be happening.
Maybe.
Were you like, I really want a cigarette? I'm so nervous. All right, either way. So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. Technically speaking, I am on location. This is a little bit weird because it's a totally foreign environment, and I brought all of my equipment. It's very strange. So the last time I did this, I didn't have nearly as much equipment. But, of course, I am Shoky. You can follow me on all the Shoky-related links down below. whether that's Shoky Reviews 2, or the Doesn't Have to Make Sense live stream channel. And of course, if you want to help support this channel, you can do so over at the Shoky Reviews Patreon. And please do that like and subscribe thing. We're that close to 1,000 subscribers.
Wow.
After I put a buttload of money into advertisements.
Of course.
And then I swear to God, it auto subs everybody.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So, guys, I don't have a Heffy and I don't have a Chad, but what I have is a blank fat cam screen here. So this is where I will put Heffy and Chad's information. So you can go follow Heffy at Grounded and Grumpy, and you can go check out Chad's work over there. You can go check out the Vinyl Daddy over there at C4 Graphics. But what I do have is, of course, where the house I am currently being. English is good. I English good. And then actually, here's the funny part. You can see the camera. You can see my screen in front of you doing the thing that's happening on the screen. Yes. So either way, I have the Shaun.
Yay. I made it.
In person.
I made it to my house.
You made it. You didn't go anywhere. But you better be going somewhere either in June or July and coming down for episode 200.
Episode 200.
Yes. You were here in the beginning, and you'll be here in the middle.
In the middle.
We're stopping at 400, calling it now.
Fucking done.
Yes, and he does have a page, but nobody really looks at it. Nothing ever gets uploaded to it. But he is the Shaun.
And if you message it, I delete it.
Probably. Yeah, he does every day. That's what it is. Except if he wants money for painting Transformers. How many more do you still have sitting in the backlog? Are you nearly done?
I caught up with everybody.
You caught up with all that? Good.
Everybody I was doing stuff for has been caught up a long time ago.
Excellent. I am proud of you for that, I think. Probably. Sounds like a thing I would do. I sound like... And this is our current Fat Cam. Hi, Fat Cam. It doesn't say Fat Cam. Why didn't I put this on the Fat Cam frame? That would have been the smart thing to do. Please hold. Fat Cam. And now, yes, we are effectively actually on the Fat Cam proper. So hold your hand up like this to hold up the Fat Cam logo. There we go. Yes, we have the power. Did you see the final He-Man trailer? You did ask.
No.
So okay. So did you answer your own question when you asked us that last week?
Yes.
Okay. So you're more excited for He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're going to see the Mario movie regardless.
Oh yeah.
Because you have Munchkins.
Yeah. They're super pumped.
The literal Munchkins in the other room.
Yeah,
also, guys, light switch. This is a great, beautiful light switch right here. Just right here. Just ignore this. Echelon logo over it. I don't have any extras, or I would do that. That would be funny though. My jaw still hurts from my damn tooth.
No.
Either way. So, guys, of course, like I said, you can like and subscribe and all that nonsense. But if you want to contact the show, like this guy usually does, but he's sitting here, so it's going to be weird. You can do so over at the email at nowyoumade.awkwardmail@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at @NIMEA_pod, which is fun. That's where I upload stuff. And then, of course, you can send us voice messages and also follow us on our Facebook at Now You Made It Awkward Podcast. Yes, I had to think about that one. That's one I don't say very often. So you can send in a voicemail like he usually does, but he's sitting here, so he doesn't have to send one in. He can just think of one on the spot and then say it out loud. Yeah, it's only weird. We only talk every day, but it's somehow weird when we're sitting across from each other.
Yeah.
Like we usually have a digital barrier.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I have a computer between us. There is a literal computer screen between us. So
That's true.
And our phones are right here. You want to talk into the phone and leave a message like normal for each other? That'd be so funny.
Hour-long thing of messages back and forth.
Yeah, we're literally, it's like we're not even recording a podcast. We're just talking. That's just funny. Either way, Tyler did send in a question or comment or something. I have no idea what he sent, but the good old Tyler always does that. And this is going to be one of at least 2 podcasts I'm recording on this quote-unquote vacation as we make our way. The wifey's over here behind me as we make our way to Colorado. But you're literally on the way. And I figured I would be an asshole if I did not stop to see you if I'm driving through your town and 3 blocks off the highway.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hi, Shaun. Hi, Shaun. Actually, my joke was going to be we were going to drive by the shop and honk the whole time, and that you would be sending me a voicemail talking about some asshole honking really loud going by.
Dickhead.
I was like, I'm just not going to tell you I'm driving by, and I'm just going to bomb. That'd be fucking funny. All right, let's see what Tyler has to say. I need to check the volume on it right quick before I do that. Wait.
What do you guys think about bands that change their sound a lot, like throughout their albums? Because a lot of bands, once they've been out 10, 15 years, they start having, one person leave, they replace him, one person leaves, 2 people leave, and you get eventually down the road, and it's like there's not a single person left in the band that was there when it started yet. For whatever reason, it's still the same name, I guess, just because they've got record deals and people listen to them already. And of course, that makes the sound different, understandably. And,
yeah.
most of the people out there like music. They, want to listen to like one song, per artist, like per like every like 4 or 5 albums. Most people, they just listen to whatever like, the popular, hit song is at the time. But like I listen to like a lot of like progressive metal and stuff, and it's funny because sometimes you'll see bands that change their sound. Each album sounds a little bit different, and then you'll see their fans be like, "I don't like it. I don't like that their sound changed. Why don't they sound like they did 15 years ago?" And it's like, well, if they're progressive, is there something wrong with them progressing? But I mean, there are bands I've listened to. It's like, man, they sounded like incredible 10 years ago. I don't really care about this new one. That's the end of my message. The end.
The end.
Except, just kidding. Are there bands that
what a dick.
they change their sound and you like the new sound? And then I guess there's probably bands that change the sound that you hate. But yeah, I was just asking about, what do you think about that? And are there bands that, became worse or you liked more?
He's somehow making it worse.
Now this is the true ending.
Okay, he's such a dork.
Is he done?
He's done this time, yes.
For real?
Yes. So actually, the funny part is, first thing that came to mind was Korn. Korn thoroughly changed their sound after like the 5th album, and I didn't like it after the fact.
Dude, I couldn't tell you past the second one.
So after, not the self-titled, the one after, Freak Unleashed was 3rd album, I believe. So like they did progress over time, but like after they got to like Issues, that was like a hardcore change for them. And then everything after, like Untouchables, was a major change. And then several ones after that, it was unlistenable to me.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, and none of it is familiar to me right now.
Yeah. I will say Metallica lost me at Saint Anger. I talked about that a while back. That album was god-awful, but mostly due to the drums.
Yes. What is that noise that he's doing?
It's just the tom that he set up. Tong, 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 tong.
Yeah, cowbell.
Actually, what's funny is we were listening to an old band that I rediscovered recently, FLAW. They came out in the mid-2000s, and they were really, really big, like right out of our high school days. And then they just disappeared. Like, they didn't even drop an actual album, I think, for like 8 years. Apparently, there was some falling out, and he started over back as like a garage band and came back later. But the first 2 albums were fantastic. But I started into the second album when we were about an hour away from here. And all of a sudden, I hear cowbell. I'm like, what?
Oh,
I was like,
God.
No. But it wasn't horrible.
Really?
It was mixed in with the mix. But I was like, am I legit hearing cowbell? I was like, that's actually hilarious. I love that band, though. They're writing like not quite new metal, but softer than new metal would be, but more like alternative, like slightly heavier alternative rock. So they're right in that Breaking Benjamin sweet point.
I got you.
So like second album, Breaking Benjamin, that area, that's right where they were. There's even in the second or first album, I'm like, this sounds like Breaking Benjamin a bit.
Yeah.
So, but also Breaking Benjamin, they didn't get bad. I just kind of quit listening to them.
Same.
Now, bands that improved across albums, that's a tough one.
Seven Dust.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Who did I just had in mind? Do you know the band Brand New?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so they had a couple of small hits, and then like once again like 2001, 2002, and then they kept going. And I love their debut album, Deja Entendu, which means I think I've heard that before. And they had a lot of songs that sounded like other songs, which was the point. But a couple of them were really, really good. And they all had everything was titled after a movie quote. Like there were some like Home Alone movie quotes was the title and stuff like that.
Oh, be.
Yeah. It's like what was it? I believe you, but my Tommy gun doesn't. Like that kind of shit movie quote. Yeah. So there's like a lot of those. And I really, really enjoyed that band. Even their second album was pretty good. By the time they got to their third album, I was like, this sucks. And I was like, what happened here? It was like got so progressive and odd. And they were already an offshoot mainstream anyways. They first started getting played on the Buzz for us. Is she flipping us off from the background?
No, I'm just flipping.
Oh, you're flipping her off from the foreground.
Yep.
Don't make me point a camera that way. Do y'all want a wireless mic to talk on from over there? Because I can do that. I got wireless mics, so I can do that.
Don't be scared all your life.
You can answer the same things we're talking about. But you don't have to be on camera. You can just talk from the distance. You have a what? Wine. Oh, they have wine.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
You have to deal with that tomorrow. Wait, she's not drinking the entire bottle to herself, right?
No, she'll split it with Summer.
Okay, good. I need another one of the little margaritas in a can here in a bit.
They're in the door.
Yeah.
She'll get you one.
Okay, if you don't mind. Thank you. He's sobering up. I need the drunken up.
No, I got the echelon.
He's working on the energy, and it'll make him poop good too.
Yeah. Yeah, those things make me tired. Well, all alcohol makes me tired.
It should. It's a depressant.
Bring it back up.
It's weird. Alcohol makes me tired. I don't know why.
No, no, I'm sleepy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
As I burped into the camera. Apologies and excuses
Excuse me.
on the fat cam. Oh, yeah. I have other bands. I think Raw went downhill by the time they got to Dark Hole. Their first like 2 albums are fantastic. Second album was so fucking good. And these are small alternative rock bands that I, came about because I went to BuzzFest a couple times and stuff like that and heard them. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Went and bought the album, loved it, bought the next album. By the time I got, like I said, by the time they got to the third album, I think it was Dark Hole. And I was just like, I don't know what happened here. And I just never listened to him again.
Did he say, I don't remember him saying, did he actually refer to bands in his question?
He didn't actually say any that he had in mind.
That's what I was wondering.
Tyler rarely gives examples, but sometimes he gives too many examples, and we still have no idea what he said. Tyler, we love you, but answer your own question if you're going to ask it.
Yeah, I wonder
sometimes.
who he's referring to.
Well, he listens to a lot of. I mean, he does listen to a lot of progressive metal stuff, and he works out to like stuff that's like 160 beats per minute and stuff like that.
Jesus.
Yeah, what do you actually listen to? I know we sort of talked about this, but
Man.
I actually don't know.
I listen to almost anything. My favorite, no one ever guess. It's my favorite genre to listen to, and I'll work out to it.
Classical.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to guess anymore.
No one ever gets that about me, but
Hip hop.
nope.
Oh,
R&B.
close enough.
I'll go lift weights and exercise to sexy time music.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. I like it.
Put on the Barry White, like I was talking about. You put on the Barry White and work out.
But it's a
Hold on, I got to lean back slightly to cover. I can't cover both their heads with my fat head. My fat head can't hide both their heads.
we'll just Photoshop.
We just got a little. There we go. I'll put the shoulder up to block for. Just move the case slightly. It'll block her. It'll be funny. That's funny, interesting. But I mean, like some R&B got good rhythm to it.
Yeah,
So.
it does.
I mean, I know guys who work out the country.
That's true. Well, country is so much different now.
Not like outlaw country, like 90s country.
I got you.
You know, should have been a cowboy.
Yeah.
Throw on some Toby Keith, early Toby Keith.
Oh, whoo!
Talk about somebody who got progressively better and worse at the same time.
Oh man.
Because he had some of his major hits came later in life,
True.
but they're also garbage songs. Like all his drinking songs are garbage. His like proper country songs from like 1994, 1995, all fantastic. Should have been a cowboy is great.
Yeah.
What is the one where he's divorced and he's talking about that's my kids, my backyard? Who's that man? I think is the name of it or something like that. Who's that man running my life? Either way, but that song's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And the video to that is so heartbreaking, and he's rolling around like a beautiful Chevy 1500
I don't think I've
single
seen it.
cab. Oh, it's fucking phenomenal. You got to watch that. Like, you know, he's talking about driving around, and all I got is this old pickup truck. It's
Yeah,
just an old fixer up. Except it wasn't. It was a fucking brand new, like, single cab fucking 1500. It was a beautiful truck. I was like, that is not an old fixer up, you asshole.
Yeah.
Your truck is an old fixer up, literally.
They need a lot of fix it.
Which, by the way, guys, I got to go see put it on the screen. I got to go see the shop, and I got to see his big ass motor that we will play the video here in a minute. For his, is it the first dyno run or the final dyno run?
That's actually the 6th pull.
Okay, sixth pull.
They
of
had
the
so
dyno
much
run.
trouble trying to get it balanced out.
Okay, so we'll play that here in a little bit, but Tyler has an extra message because he said that last one sucks. So let's see how that worked. I love when he gets mad at himself for sending a shitty message and he wants another message.
That last message sucked. Here's another one that will probably suck, maybe not as much. 2 things from
Value
the
judgments.
last week episode talking about all the Easter stuff.
Yes.
Have you guys ever seen Korean Jesus? I was on
No.
Instagram the other day and I found a video about Korean Jesus, and they basically
Why did he not send this?
have some big mega musical show, and when it's time for him to ascend to heaven,
that.
they apparently have this super gigantic crane, and he just holds his arms out and the spotlight is on him. They just lift him like hundreds of feet in the air and just go fly.
Oop, it helps if I don't close that.
that last message, and for him to ascend to heaven, they apparently have this super gigantic crane, and he just holds his arms out and the spotlight is on him. They just lift him like hundreds of feet in the air and just go fly him off through the streets, and he just vanishes somewhere in the distance. And he looks like he's hundreds of feet off the ground when they finally zoom out.
Probably.
And then the other thing I thought of was Jeff was talking about stuffing like ketchup and soy sauce packets and stuff in eggs.
Yeah.
I used to have a friend in college. He worked at Blockbuster, and apparently one of the things he would do on lunch breaks was he would go out to like McDonald's and he would just get a shit ton of ketchup packets with his burger, and then he would just eat the ketchup packets at work. What the fuck? The end.
Yeah, what the fuck? The end is that's actually the name of this episode. What the fuck? The end.
Yeah.
By the way, this is episode 184. I didn't say it out loud, but it's episode 184. Moving ever so closer to episode 200. By the way, Shaun, show the thing I gave you as the first recipient of this thing. So, guys, this is the announcement video here on the podcast. I can't zoom in. Say you can't see that far away. Here, hold it in front of my camera. Make your life easy. There we go. Here, I'll help. Put my hand behind it so it'll focus. All right, show the other side. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, guys, this is the episode 200 live challenge coin that will be available for pre-order for the quote-unquote VIP package for the live shows. So, I've got 50 of them that are numbered. You have number 4. Hefe, Chad and I get 1 through 3. And then I got a couple of unnumbered ones that are going to go to the breweries. And then one special extra one that I'm going to hold on to for a while. Yeah, let's make sure I give you the right one. But it does have the same logo that I made for the episode 100 shirt. So the gold Nimea logo. That is the same logo. They just turned it into 3D. And then the special episode 200 live logo I created with the Frankenbolts logo and the Mad Llama logo in there, because we're going to be at both of those breweries for episode 200.
What else is included in that VIP package?
So it's going to be the coin. It'll be a commemorative T-shirt that will match the coin, and those are the only way you're going to get that shirt. The normal one will be just a basic black and white outline shirt, not the colorized version. And then it'll also include some beer tokens. And at least at the Mad Llama one, I haven't worked this out yet with Frankenbolt. At Mad Llama, you will get the cup. You will actually get the Mad Llama glass and the coins. So you're actually going to get that in the package.
That's cool.
So you get a couple drinks, and you will have the VIP seating that will be closer to the actual stage for us, or where we're sitting. It's not going to be a stage. And everybody else who comes in, it will still allow general admission for like $5 or whatever, but the VIP get to sit up front. They get to be part of it if they want. So we're going to be wandering around with the actual thing. So this is technically the episode 200 announcement that we're going to be doing these live shows. I said we're going to do that, but it's going to be the questionnaires like we've done for 69, 100, 151. And each brewery, we're going to do 100 questions.
Holy shit.
And then I kept it to a 4-hour show. So 25 questions per hour, little break in between, audience participation. So like basically somebody's going to walk around with the microphone. People can answer those silly, ridiculous yes or no, either ors. And then we are introducing what Hefe's been asking for forever with the racehorse or sex act questions. So you get the whatever it is, and you got to guess it. So certain things will be worth certain points. And I'm going to work with the breweries and see if we can get actual like little mini prizes for like beers or something like that. Cool. So, but yeah, so basically it's partnership with the breweries. The price is not settled just yet. We got to work on all of that with the T-shirts. When you place the pre-order, you'll be able to size it up. You'll get your shirt the day of the live show, and then I will probably, if there is anything left over, which there might be, there's only going to be 20 spots available for each show for the VIP. If for some reason there's stuff left over, those will go up for internet sale later. So,
gotcha.
So you'll get the challenge coin and the T-shirt at bare minimum, but if you're not going to be at the live show, then there's no point in selling you beer. Yeah. So that's basically what it's going to turn into. But you're the first person to receive one. Even my fellow in-person co-hosts do not have those yet.
Haha.
Yes. So, but you were here first.
Yeah.
Literally. You technically, if I could have got one that said K-Bye on the side, just one, Fuck, I probably could have actually made that happen. I didn't think about it. I should have done it. I should have had a very special engraved one that said K-Bye. I can get you a shirt that says K-Bye, though.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, and guys, I did create from last episode, I did create the I Make Shakespeare. I haven't set it up yet for a t-shirt. I have the t-shirt design, and I'm working on the poster design because I want to add some shadow monkeys in the background that are also typing it. But I don't, if you didn't hear that, what I was thinking about doing, it's the I Make Shakespeare, so it's a monkey typing on a thing. So 1,000 monkeys typing could eventually make the works of Shakespeare, right? That's the idea. I was thinking about if I do it as a t-shirt, there's literally only 1,000 that can be purchased. So it's like you are one of 1,000 monkeys out there to try to make Shakespeare. But if I could do it and each one has a slightly different expression or a certain number of paper, like it just literally make 1,000 separate designs.
Right.
That would be hilarious. And
It
it would
would be
just
pretty
go
fun.
out randomly. Too much effort. Too much fucking effort, but it'd be fun. But yeah, so once again, of course, thank you for being a part of the show even now, like literally. So here's the funny part. You were one of the earliest offenders, but you never got to do it in person, but I'm not going to make you redo all that.
Oh, with the dice and shit?
Yeah. But I did offer for anybody who would like to re-roll or redo their powers, you could. But I didn't bring the dice with me because I didn't consider it. I should have done that because I didn't know if you would like to switch your powers or not.
I mean, it'd be fun.
As the influencer
It would be
next
fun.
year. Well, actually, if you come to episode 200, we can do it.
Yeah, we could do it.
When you come to episode 200. Because now I've come to your town twice.
Twice.
You got to do it at least once.
I saw we.
Because if you come to the Mad Llama show, because the Frankenbolt show is kind of already kind of straightened up already. Like we had the panel set and stuff like that, and we're actually going to rotate. We got so many people who can come to that show. We're going to rotate the panel.
Oh, shit.
So we're going to have, assuming Chad can make it, and I'm hoping Chad can make it, it'll be me, Heffy, Chad, and then Brad and Louie. And then Charlie Charlie will be in the audience.
Oh, Charlie.
And other Kevin will be at possibly both, but on panel as the on the Mad Llama show.
I'm trying to picture other Kevin's face.
He's been on a couple shows. He was on episode 151, and he came back to do a singular episode not that long ago. He's got a little bit of a scruffy beard. He's got a very European face. He does.
That means he's white.
Yeah. I forget if he's. I think he's. I think he's bi-Czech, because I'm bi-Ukrainian. Scotty's bi-Polish, and I think that he's bi-Czech. I think he's Czechoslovakian. So we all love pierogies. I said we need to get together and have some pierogi parties. It's like nobody else. It's only us Eastern blockers. That's it. Nobody else gets our fucking pierogies.
I didn't even know what the hell it was until you told me.
Yeah, pierogies are awesome. Damn, should have brought some pierogies.
Damn it.
They have
Summer.
They have them at Walmart.
They do?
Yeah,
No, I thought there was
they're in the
something-
frozen food aisle.
I thought it was something you made.
Well, no, my parents or my aunts make them. My mom used to back in the day. You can make them. They're not that hard. Getting the dough is the harder part. The dough, but it's basically a pasta dough, and then you can fill it with whatever. But usually, potatoes and cheese. Potatoes, cheese, fried onions,
That sounds so good.
bacon, and then you do the same thing on the outside. So you boil them first, then you pull them out, get all the water off, and then you fry them in bacon, fat, and butter. And then you dive a artery closure, and you're okay with that because now you know what it's like to be Ukrainian properly. So either way, did Tyler have another point in that last question? I forgot. I feel like we kind of glanced over it, but I don't think he did. I don't even know what he said. It's like we started talking about other shit. I forgot what Tyler actually asked.
I do not remember.
See, I need to get Tyler to move to Texas because he's got no job availability.
I thought he
Where
lived
he's
in,
at.
he don't live here?
No, Tyler's in North Carolina.
Oh, shit.
He lives near Charlotte.
Was he from here?
No.
Never? Oh.
No. So I know Tyler from the internets. So he was one of my earliest YouTube friends because he was tagged on with Dan the Plastic Man. If you remember the early days of my channel, I used to do shit with Dan the Plastic Man. He was on the first the Shoky podcast way back then, the Shoky Nerdcast. And then I went over to their, I forgot, Off the Runner. No, that was a different. Was it Off the Runners? Might have been Off the Runners. I don't remember. They had their own Gundam-based show, nerd-based show. So I did their show, and then I created my show, and I lasted significantly longer than Dan did on YouTube. I mean, technically, I'm still on YouTube. Dan was the one, he bought a fucking perfect grade Banshee just to try to get more views, and then gave up after building one leg. He was
3
so
days
pissed.
later.
He was like 5 days into that build and got so pissed that he wasn't getting more views. And I'm like, dude, it's not about what you bought; it's about how you represent it.
True.
And it was clear that you were burned out and you were tired of it. Apparently, he's doing okay. He went through a really rough patch a while back. I'm still sort of in touch with him, but I haven't talked to him in years. Tyler still does because they were friends. They were already friends, and so I got connected to Tyler through that podcast.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then he, like you, has just never gone away.
It's like a bad rash.
Well, no, like he did disappear for a little while, but we're still Facebook friends. We just weren't talking daily. But now he talks to me as much as you talk to me, if not more, because he sends me the endless messages about how shitty his work is. Much like you. He's my North Carolina Shaun. That's really what it turns into. Except he works in an office that's just as dumb as. It's like you have a very small amount of people you work with directly. He has an abundance of people he works with directly, and they're all retarded.
That's what it sounds like.
And then the customers, quote unquote, calling him for the IT problems, also retarded. Most of them just don't know how to turn their computer off, or that's never been reset. Wow. And I forgot what he told me the other day, but it was such a stupid thing. And it's literally like, okay, I need you to go ahead and connect it or plug your phone into your phone line, or plug your computer into your phone line so I can connect to it. It's right there. It's the little thing. And then they're silent for a little bit. It's like, okay, I think I did it. It's like, well, okay, if I don't see anything, what did you do? Oh, I just plugged in my cell phone to it. These people are ballistically stupid with technology, and somehow they work in a professional setting.
Yeah.
You and I know more about basic computer shit than these people who literally use them for a living.
That's crazy.
It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, it never does. Nothing ever makes sense.
No, I do have a channel called It Doesn't Have to Make Sense.
That's true.
Where I used to do live streams. Now maybe twice a month if I even get around to it. I shouted out to Patreon. I did, yes. At the end of this month, we have a bonus trivia night on the Patreon because it's a long month. So whenever it's a 5 week month, we get an extra.
I got you.
Yeah. So that way we get 2 extra trivia nights. And I'm thinking about, there was a website I found that it's just a trivia website, and you pick your difficulty and your subject, and then it'll pull it up, and then you wager points. Like, so it's got like 1 through 10 on the points. So you say, okay, this question, I got this. I want this to be a 10. So you go, cool, this is worth 10 points. And then it gives you the question.
I got you.
And then you gather the points, whether positive or negative. But you can send out the link to everybody you want to participate. So everybody else doesn't know what the other people answered until the end. And then it tallies all the points later. So we're going to probably try that out on this go-around instead of just watching YouTube videos and trying to throw answers out. And I don't have time to sit here and build endless trivia things. But we did trivia last night at Frankenbolt's, and that was fun. It was all 80s trivia.
Like the way y'all talk about that, it does sound super fun. Got shit here to do.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. You'd have to go like someone's house who sets it up for you.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Or just, move.
Well, we might have to in a year and a half if we don't get some freaking water.
That is very fair because they're going to take it for all the robots.
Yeah.
All the robots are going to take your water. Was that what was the huge thing being built off 287?
Yeah, data center.
That giant data center.
AI data center.
All we could see was a bare frame of a building and a lot of cranes.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
And that started as 6 months. It's been a couple years, and they say there's going to be another 6 months, but it's going to be another 2 years of building onto it.
Jesus.
We've had an influx of almost 2,000 people, construction workers.
Yeah.
There's going to be another 1,400 coming in soon.
So with all the concrete that needs to be poured for that, where does the water for that concrete come from?
Yeah. So
your ground, I assume.
But they do haul in tankers from Wichita.
Yeah.
With well water from somewhere they buy. But still, there is a lot of water, especially the
That means
people.
there's cows dying somewhere.
Yeah. The influx of construction workers, I mean, that's half our population.
Yeah.
It's consuming more water every day, and we're supposed to run out in a year and a half before that started.
Yeah.
If they don't find something.
Yeah. Because you have a quote-unquote river nearby.
Yeah. That's dry as shit.
You have a desert where a river used to be because odds are somebody upstream took that water.
That's a lot of things that happen. Like a lot of the ranchers and stuff dammed the creeks that fill aquifers.
Yeah.
Dammed them up for their cows when they changed the law a few years ago, and that
said your water is your water.
Yeah, it screwed everybody.
Yeah. If there was a way to build off a lock so the water could still move through, but you could get some, then that'd be great. But there's not enough to technically do that.
Yeah.
was already sparse, and then they cut it off. The same,
Right.
same shit California does,
Mm-hmm.
where as long as you're upstream, you have upstream rights. Yeah, that's how that works, which is fair. If you were there first,
I mean, yeah, I get it.
if you were there first, technically speaking, you've got the rights over the other people. However, there should be a way to negotiate some
Yeah.
water flow. Like I said, is like if you could siphon off enough into a stock pond, but then the flow keeps going,
Yeah.
then cool. But damming it off to just make your own personal pond, lake, it's kind of dickish.
Yeah.
When everybody downstream still needs to survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I told you, the data center is going to take over small town America anyways.
It might as well, because a lot of these houses that are selling, it's not individuals coming in to buy them.
It's corporations.
It's the company.
And they're buying it so they can rent it to their employees.
Yep.
So they own the land and then they rent it to the employee.
With the same money they give them.
Yeah.
We give you per diem and we get it back.
The money's just coming right back in their own pocket.
It's wild, man. It's just like an oil field town. The people that come in are not exactly, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of the people that come in for construction jobs like this, it's just like old hands.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the kind of people you want in your town around kids and your wife, because they're
No. And you know that more than anybody.
Yeah.
You've been there. You've done that. You've been one.
I've seen what those towns look like, and I have been one, but I wasn't trying to fuck somebody's wife every day. You know?
Not every day. There might have been weeks. There might have been a long weekend away. I've already learned my lesson about fucking other people's wives. Did that twice. Technically, the one wasn't married yet.
What?
They were just engaged.
Were.
What? Oh, thought they were listening. Don't listen to anything we're saying.
Well,
ladies.
they are now. Mind your business.
They should have their own little podcast going over there. Do y'all need me to set up another board?
Oh, it'd be so boring.
I can't even hear what she's saying. That's why I wish I had a mic over there so I could hear. Ugh. Ah, my jaw. So it's just that's still swollen because they, like I told you, they basically had to pry that damn thing off, which felt like they were almost ripping the fucking tooth out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
A little floor jack in there.
Yeah. I mean, he went around the edge with the pick first and then went in with the pliers to try to pop it off, and it wouldn't. So then they had to go in with a grinder, grind it free, and then peeled it off. And then had to grind the crap off that was still on there. Which that part wasn't that bad. I was really numb by then.
That was the worst part on me.
Yeah. Yeah, you had it real bad from what you told me.
The can opener part was a lot of pressure. But when he started cleaning that cement up, fuck. Cold sweats.
Cement.
Yes.
Got a hard T there.
Cement.
He's got that crusted semen on his tooth.
The used tire salesman / dentist I went to.
Yeah.
/ barber.
He did the bloodletting like we talked about earlier on the back porch.
Yeah.
All the barbers doing all the bloodletting. Oh, man. Well, we don't really have any topics for today. Other than, okay, so you've been watching The Boys then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know Hefe and the other one aren't that far. Sorry, we're still picking on Chad a little too hard. I'm sorry, buddy. But they're not up on it at all, and they're not up on Invincible or anything else like that. So I've been keeping track on that. One more episode of Invincible this season, I think, and it should be the massive finale for this chunk of the arc. It should be fucking awesome. I hope they saved a lot of money for the budget to make that scene look amazing, because they've been skimping on the budget.
Is this a comic book before?
Yes.
Have you read all these? Or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I watch the channels that read the comics and tell me the comparisons and shit, like heavy spoilers,
Right.
almost specifically. And I enjoy the story, but some of the parts that they've changed for the series were like, and then they kind of course corrected pretty quick. But the voice acting is great. The actual fight animation is fantastic. Just the quality of the drawing is not quite that good anymore.
I got you.
They downgraded the quality a little bit. You know, that's actually a good point. So Tyler brought up bands and stuff that have gone downhill over time. What about TV shows, especially like animated shows, perhaps, where something drastically changed? Because think back to Batman, the animated series, and then when we got to the New Adventures of Batman and Robin, the style drastically changed. That's when you got the funky-looking Joker, the Catwoman that was very strange, the Harley Quinn that was exactly the same somehow. The only one that didn't change at all was Harley Quinn. Scarecrow that looked terrifying, not like a dude wearing
Right.
hay bag, you know. But it went down. The quality of the animation technically went up, but the style was so significantly different for so many of that. It was like, what the fuck are we doing here? And I think it was the same between Superman and Justice League. They actually changed a few of like some of the details there too. Like they added these weird chisel lines to Superman's cheeks in Justice League that weren't there in his own standalone show. And you get used to it, but it looks weird over time.
Yeah.
And then they changed some of that budget as they went from Justice League to Justice League Unlimited. So, you know, they had way more shit to draw, so some of the budget comes down on things that happen. But Invincible definitely had that problem. Certain animes have had that problem
For sure.
over time. Like, you know what? I haven't even gotten back to JJK Season 3.
I've seen a couple, but because they were dropping the dubbed episodes randomly. Like maybe this one took 2 weeks
Right.
or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I got to stop so I can watch it linear because I would forget what happened last
And
week.
this story is so dense, if you miss a little bit, you miss a lot.
Yeah, you get confused.
Like, I fell asleep halfway through, like, episode 3, where they meet the dude on the rooftop. And I was so confused as to what the hell was going on. And I was like, I'm going to take a break.
Yeah.
And I've yet to go back to it.
I was waiting for all of them, the dubs, to drop so I could just watch it straight.
I don't dub on those animes, so I just watch it whenever. But I also keep forgetting I have Crunchyroll. It's like I have it, and I'm just not using it. I'm paying for it and not using it. It's like my Canva subscription.
Your what?
Canva. So I use it to upscale the... Okay, I didn't move it that much. I use it to upscale the photos to make the posters.
Oh.
But you can use their AI thing. You can design stuff on there. Plus, I can link to merch and stuff like that. But I got the free version so I could upscale the posters because my app on my phone can only go so far. And now I'm paying $15 a month or something for Canva. I was like, I don't need it, but I can use it. I should be using it a lot more is really what the problem is. Especially considering all the work I'm doing for the church and stuff like that now.
That's true.
Which, by the way, like... I had to rely on someone else to film today, and I have no idea when they're going to get me that footage.
And you still got to edit?
I got to edit it before next Sunday somehow.
What?
Well, what I was hoping is that Pastor would record it and bring it to me tomorrow when we get together in Colorado, but I don't think it worked out that way. We'll see what happens. Either way.
Have you seen the newest Avatar movie?
No, Fire and Blood or whatever it is, or Fire and whatever. Fire and Ash.
Fire and Ash.
Fire and Blood is
Blood and Ash?
Game of Thrones. It's Fire and Ash.
Fire and Ash. Okay.
Yeah. No, I never watched it, but I saw it's on streaming now.
Yeah, I got it. It's fucking long.
Yeah, no shit.
It took me 4 times to finish it, and what I noticed is the CGI.
On lunch breaks, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the CGI looks worse. It's the worst one so far.
I've heard that.
Not the whole, but a lot of parts. You're like, God, it looks like shit. They walk funny. They move funny. It don't look right.
Now, is it the new characters that look funny, or is it everybody?
It's the old ones.
Really? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
Well, the problem is they developed so much new technology for the water. And then they developed some new stuff for the fire as well, which actually very similar technology. Just make water, make fire. Either way. That they kind of forgot that, oh, yeah, we all have to watch this on TV at home at some point. It might not look great outside of IMAX.
Yeah, well.
And that's one reason why modern CG actually somehow looks worse, despite it technically being better. Because now the TVs can show us all the flaws. Back in the day, every movie looked like shit because we're watching it on a TV that looks like shit.
Right.
It's like if you try to watch like a non-upscaled version of, say, Jurassic Park on a modern TV, it's going to look like absolute garbage. But if you watch it on an old CRT laying around with a VHS tape,
Right.
it's going to look perfect.
That's true.
Because now we can see all the flaws, and everything's in HD. Everything's in Super HD, 4K, Ultra HD. Fucking look how dark everything is. That's usually part of the problem. They overdark everything. But also, like, the cast has become so bloated for Avatar. I don't even know how they're managing all this.
Yeah, it is quite a few new characters.
And the problem is just, why do I care? It's like basically like Quaritch becomes another version of Jake Sully, but for the fire people, right? Effectively.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it ends up he basically almost goes a little native, but evil. He's Skeletor to Jake's He-Man, effectively, right?
Yeah.
And then, as far from what I can tell from all the teasers and trailers and like that, he goes and he gets the Turok, whatever.
Yeah, he goes back and gets the Skittles bird.
the big motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we must unite the clans, and we've already united, but somehow we forgot to unite again.
Yeah.
It's like, didn't we do this in the first one? Why are we doing it again in the third one?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hello, old friend. And he's like, you again.
Yeah.
Big dragon. It's very House of the Dragons.
I mean, it's okay. It's
I've heard it's the least good story-wise, but then again...
I would agree with that.
But I mean, the first one was not even groundbreaking, technically. Visuals, absolutely groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Second one, visuals, absolutely groundbreaking. Figured out how to shoot motion capture underwater and make CG versions of people that move like real people in real water physics sims that didn't exist 20 years ago.
No.
Because they couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
He created entirely new technology to make a movie.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's happened a few times.
If you got, yeah, exactly. If you watch Corridor Digital, where they actually break down with the guys from Weta how they actually did it, or well, not exactly how they did it, because they're not going to give that trade secret away, but the concept of what they do. It's like usually you'd load in a sim. Okay, I need water. Okay, but that doesn't work when you're underwater. It works at the surface of the water. And you say, okay, it's got to interact with these things, and we need, here's the prediction quality, and it's effectively moving things in particles. Like you just have a whole bunch of particles that move together. That's not what the new shit does. It's like it doesn't make any sense how they actually make it work, but it works. Yeah, and actually like goes and they use it layering in real footage with the CG footage. So like they'll shoot something for real, see what the water really does, and then make the sim do the same thing over the CG added parts that they're doing later. It's insane how it works. Can't even explain it to you properly. Just go watch it over on Corridor Digital on YouTube.
The things I noticed the most was about what are they called? The blue people? The giant Smurfs?
Navi.
Yeah, them too. Is
Giant Smurfs.
It's not that it looks bad or grainy or soft. It's the movement. The movement's choppy. Even their eyes and their face movement. And sometimes when they walk, it's real choppy. Anything
Have
that's
you considered that's part of the streaming service?
Well,
They've screwed something up.
I mean, just
That's
watch.
possible where it's actually bad quality.
That could be.
Because I feel like if you watch it in the theater, it shouldn't be that way. So that sounds like a issue of either the streaming thing or skipping frames, maybe.
Maybe.
Possible.
But
Watch it on lower quality and see if it gets better.
Yeah, I mean, I just watched part 2 not too long ago.
Yeah,
and
wait, we have water.
compared to 3, it's like,
And third one's going to be Earth.
still don't look.
Because we're doing Avatar.
Yeah, and we're gonna do the fifth element.
Air, water, fire, earth. We're out of order. Light. Light's the last one. Spirit is actually going to be the last one, technically.
Awa is the fifth element.
Well, because the whole Awa thing with the adopted daughter, who's Sigourney Weaver, but not Sigourney Weaver, who somehow got pregnant in her avatar form before she died.
Oh, they explained that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they do? They explain how that
In
happened?
this one. Yeah.
So Awa trying to be Jesus?
Yeah. It's actually a lot.
Awa gave birth to herself.
Yeah, this one has a huge religious.
Oh, of course.
About
Yeah.
Awa, because it comes into play. Big
Because
part.
this is starting to feel like, well, I mean, it's already Dances with Wolves in space.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it is. It's like, okay, now we're the Indians versus the Indians.
Mm-hmm.
But if Dances with Wolves got far enough that he didn't die,
Yeah.
and that he doesn't die.
Kevin don't.
She does.
She does. Yeah.
I think so. Right?
Mhm,
She gets shot.
Mhm.
That's right. Okay. Been so long. Seen that movie so many times. But basically, like, if they had one of the other guys join a different rival Indian nation, and then they went to war again, and now it's becoming a personal battle
Yeah.
between him and his ex-commander, both using the Indians to fight for themselves. That's almost what this movie kind of
I
does,
mean,
right?
it pretty much is.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it does, right?
And
Or
weird
it's just all like, hey, you guys hate those Navi, right? Yeah. Well, I could help you kill them. I'll give you some guns if you give me the power to manipulate fire or whatever the fucking fire magic you've got. Or gunpowder. I don't know how she's doing any type of fire stuff, or it's just fire themed. They're not really playing with it.
Yeah, it's just fire. He really
It's
just
not like
wants,
they're firebenders.
yeah, he just wants her people as his own little personal army.
Yeah, he can't make any more of his own
Right.
avatar buddies like
Right.
they did. They're all dead.
And then give them guns and we go get them.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically what
This
happens.
does sound familiar. There's got to be some other movie that did this too. It's going to be Terminator next time.
Probably.
The robots. Bring back the robots.
Robots.
But also they brought back the whales and shit. I'm like, I thought we were done doing the whales. Nope, that's still the problem.
No.
We gave up on unobtainium, not the whale brain, the whale brain juice
The juice.
that effectively stops human aging entirely.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how did you figure that out?
Yeah.
Who was the first person to take a whale from this planet, take a random hormonal juice out of its brain, and give it to a person so that they don't age?
Mm.
How did that come about? Like, honestly, like, how did they figure that shit out? That's one thing that drives me nuts about some of these sci-fi movies is like, okay, but how did you get to this conclusion, and how have you not already captured every single whale on this planet by this point?
Yeah.
Because even if you got Jake Sully over there playing in the trees, you're fucking with the water people.
Yeah.
By attacking Jake over there, you screwed up how you needed to do things over here.
Mm-hmm.
What was the fucking point of that? Right? Am I wrong with that?
No.
It didn't make any sense. It's like the bad guys are their own stupidest, worst enemies.
That's true.
Yeah. Although that fight on the water when they went after the whales was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, it did look cool.
Yeah. And half of it was practical, and the other 90%.
And there's some
was
really good scenes in this movie that are badass, but I mean, it's just,
I'll watch it eventually.
yeah.
One afternoon when I don't have to edit 10 videos.
Yeah. And it's not worth buying. Just wait till it comes out. Watch it.
So did you rent it?
No, bought it.
You paid money
Yeah.
to own a digital version.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I've done it before.
It was like $24 or something.
Yeah, $24.99.
Yeah. It was alright.
We bought. I forget what we watched. We got something the other day. It was a movie we hadn't seen, and it was only like $3.99 or something just to buy the damn thing. I'm like, or it's $3.99 to rent, $7.99 to buy. I was like, why wouldn't I just buy it? It was on Amazon.
Yeah.
Said, fuck it.
It's $20 to rent it, $24 to buy it.
That's like, do you want the DVD or do you want the Blu-ray?
Yeah.
It's like, which one do I want? It's like, it's the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter. But as long as there's no, what did we watch? I don't even remember. No, we did rent it. That's right. I just said, fuck it, it's $4. I rented it because they gave me the 24-hour thing. But I forgot what it was. We watched it the other weekend. Oh, it was The Passion of the Christ. Obviously.
Oh,
She had never seen it.
really?
Yeah. So she had never seen it. I saw it in theaters and on DVD like a million years ago. So I was like, okay, we'll watch it for Easter because, you know, that's what you do. So while she was off on Good Friday, we watched that. Oh, I just realized I never finished the story from when we went to go see Project Hail Mary. So I teased it last episode and totally forgot to actually finish the fucking story because we got off on movie review. So the movie was great. Go see the movie. It's fucking fantastic. Or just wait and pay your $24.99. Definitely own that movie. It's going to be really fucking good. But when we left the theater, we had plenty of time. We had like a 4 o'clock showing, and it went till about 7:30. And wanted to go out to dinner after the fact because movie hot dog only got so far, you know, a 3-hour movie. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to Mr. Taco. I want to go to fucking Mr. Taco, get some quesadilla, get a fucking badgerita. That's a margarita, but it has a Frankenbolt's badges beer in it, like you do for a hurricane. Yeah. So either way, really good. A little bit of heat to it from the beer and stuff like that. Either way, and we turn onto the road to head that way because obviously I'm not going to sit here and say where I live. But she goes, "Where's my phone?" Because she was trying to pull her phone out to look up something. Or to open the gate, one way or the other, because we're going by home. So I don't remember if we were going home or we were going to Mr. Taco. Either way, it doesn't matter. She went to look for her phone, can't find it. What the fuck? Where's your phone? So we automatically think there's only one place it can be, back in the movie theater, right? Thing that makes the most sense. So we turn around, drive back. It's about a 15-minute drive. Get in there. We say, hey, we lost our phone. Pretty sure it's in the theater. What theater is it? Okay, this one. All right, we'll go. We ask first, like, did anybody find it? No. So we get in there, we look where we were sitting. The next movie is already ready to go. People have already sat. And there's a chick sitting in her seat. I said, hey, sorry. Can we look around real quick? My wife lost her phone. She was sitting right here. We just need to see if it dropped on the floor. She's like, I think I did hear something fall and hit the floor when I sat down. I'm like, okay, cool. So we look on the floor. We pulled the seats up, like, you know, look under it, got my phone out, and the lights are dim, but they're not off yet. So, but I don't want to disturb this movie as much as possible. And we don't find it. She says, fuck it. It's like, God damn it. It's like, okay. It's got to be somewhere. It's like, if you didn't leave it here, then maybe you left it at concessions. That's the only other time you would have pulled it out when you paid for your food. Go up to concessions, nothing. like, fuck, okay. And we say, all right, well, let's leave our info with somebody. So we talked to the guy at the door. I said, hey, if y'all find the phone, here's our info. Okay, cool. And so I'm like, all right. And we have the Samsung Smart Things app so that you can find stuff that's lost. Like my watch, any of these extra phones. I've got tags and all our luggage and stuff like that, so you can find anything. The only thing we don't have, her fucking phone. Because we never set it up that way, because she has her own separate Samsung account, right? So we'll go home. We're like, okay, cool. We'll log into your Samsung account and we'll do it. So we pull up my computer, this one literally right here. Try to log into her Samsung account. Okay, cool. But we got to verify it. Of course, the only way to verify it's with the phone. So it's like, all right, cool. So let's log into your Google account so that we can get your email so we can set it up to verify via email instead. Mm-hmm. Try to log into her email. Guess what we also can't fucking log into without fucking verifying. It's like, God damn it. Okay, shit. And like, so, but one thing I was able to do there was I got in deep enough into the reset for the password that I could say set as a backup email address, and I set mine. So if she ever needs to recover her account, she can go through me. So we did that. We got the Google account set up. Yay. So now we're good there. We can access it there. Now I can get from her Google account into her Samsung account, through steps. And we got there. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then now that I'm here in the Samsung thing, still fucking useless. Damn it. Okay. That didn't do me any good because I have nothing I can scan it with. Because even if I turn it on, it doesn't matter. I can't associate it. And I'm like, fuck it. I'll go to our T-Mobile account. So, because obviously the phone's registered to that. So I can go to T-Mobile. We'll look it up. Fuck if I know my T-Mobile password. I've never had to log in there. So I got to set up the T-Mobile account. Got to set all this shit around, move it all around. Finally get into that. And then I can finally get to the devices. And I go to her phone and I say, locate device. Ping, ping, ping. Guess where it is? At the fucking movie theater.
What the?
I can see it clear as day on the fucking map. It's at the movie theater. Like, okay, so it's not in the car. It didn't make it home. Because the other thought was maybe we did bring it. We never brought it. It was just sitting there. So it wasn't at home when we got home. Back to the fucking theater. By this point, it's like 9:30, give or take. We got out of the movie theater at 7:30. We already nearly went to dinner, came all the way back, searched for 20 minutes, left, went back home, struggled with all this account nonsense for another hour and a half. Now we're going back to the theater at 9:30. We get back there, the same guy's still watching the shit, and it's like, hey, we ran a track. I made sure I loaded it on my phone so I could show him. It's like, it's here in the theater. We just don't know where. And so it was like, okay, we can go back in the thing. But but it's right dead center middle of the movie right now. How much time's left in the movie? Let's out at 10:10. It's 9:30. So I was like, let me go check in there. I'll stay quiet. Obviously, it's not where we were seating, but maybe it got knocked down because it's like staggered seating.
Right.
Like, it wasn't IMAX, but it was set up like that where you're almost sitting on top of each other. So I was like, let me look at the lower layers. Fucking nothing, but it's also dark as shit, right? In the front rows, and but black guys, I'm not going to bother them. and then I said, fuck it. I'll just go back out there. We'll sit and we'll wait. We see the theater get out. I see all those people leave. Cool. So we go back in there, turn the lights on. So we search fucking everywhere. It's nowhere in the theater at all. I'm pinging this thing. I can sit here and make it ring. Nothing's happening. I go to the trash can we threw away our drink in. I go to the next trash can. I go where she was standing, where she was waiting on me to get out of the bathroom. Fucking nothing. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, hold on. Let me trace my own phone and see where it is and see how accurate this location is. So we're standing out front. I ping it, and it shows that we're literally standing out front on the map. And I'm like, okay, this does not show the phone is in the theater. It shows it kind of in the middle-ish of the building, off to the right of concessions. There's two theaters right there, the kitchen and the manager's office. And so we talked to the manager on duty. He's like, hey, did anybody find a phone? He's like, no, nobody reported a phone stolen. And then while we're standing there, another girl lost her phone, ends up getting that one. He's got it. No big deal. So either somebody's fucking with us or it's somewhere in a weird spot. We know it's there. It's got like 90% battery, so it can last till tomorrow. Nobody's fucking with it. We talked to the security guard who's there. We leave our information with him. They said, look, we'll check. The deep cleaning crew's coming in later. And if they find it, we'll call y'all, let y'all know. We leave. We're out front, and I'm like, you were standing here waiting for me to bring the car because it was raining. Maybe it's over here somewhere near the trash can, something. So I'm pinging it again. And right as I go to ping it, the phone rings. And it's the supervisor inside. He's like, hey, man, we did find your phone. It's like, I got it right here. It's like, okay, cool. We're literally right out front. Go back inside. He walks out front. It was in the fucking office. But nobody had gone in the office, and the manager that had found it left. His shift came. He was a morning manager, and he left at like 7 or whatever time that was. So he didn't tell anybody at that point in the shift change that he had found a phone. And he put it in the office on the desk and just fucking left. And the new manager had yet to go in the office to do anything because there was a bunch of fires put out when he got there. Yeah. So he had never even gone in the office. Mind you, when we pick it up, it's got 29 missed calls, text messages, pinging galore. And I locked it just in case, remotely. So I'm like, fuck, okay. Now we got to go home. It's 10:30 now. By the time we even get the fucking phone, we don't get home till 11 after all that nonsense. After that, I go through the T-Mobile account, make sure everything's good. I start setting up some shit. Don't go to bed till well after fucking midnight.
Oh, God.
She's in bed, but I'm not. I'm ended up fucking up with stuff. But it's like, that's how we ended that night with watching Project Hail Mary, literally fucking hunting down her cell phone. And then we got Easter at church the next morning where we got to be up early because services change times. So that I never got a chance to tell that story last week, so I needed to make sure because it was fucking, dude, 3 hours of trying to get this fucking cell phone, and if one person had ever walked in that office, it would have been over immediately. If that guy had listened to me in the first place, because we talked to him standing in front of the manager's office, I said it's showing like right here. It's got to be right fucking here, and then he had to go run in the kitchen and deal with something. If he'd just gone in the fucking office, he'd have seen it.
Fuck your nachos. Where's my phone?
Right. That's exactly right. Now I want nachos.
Me too.
Let me get into that guac. I didn't even get any yet. Yes. I brought jerky and stuff for us to munch on, and then we didn't get after
the cheeps.
The cheeps.
Cheeps?
Like, she's got a messed up cheek. I've got a tooth that's still healing.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I have the other teeth. It's hurting, though. I'll tell you that. Like, that tooth is still very hot, and of course, I did all the injections like right through here, so the jaw still hurts and the ear gets inflamed. And I haven't taken ibuprofen since 4 o'clock this morning, whenever we left the house. Fucking A, dude. It's been a long day. Been a long day. Been fun, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, thank you for opening up your home to us to come hang out again.
Of course, anytime.
Yeah. Well, yeah, anytime will be next Thursday on our way home.
Yeah. Aren't you just here?
Yes.
We still have cheeps.
Yes. No, it's Thursday. I want to go out for margaritas. Well, we were thinking about hanging out for another day in Colorado, but then we'd have to get a hotel room. And it's like, fuck that. Yeah. I'm not going to get a hotel room for one night just to come back one day later. It's like, fuck it. We'll just make the effort, come down. But either way, it's going to be an interesting vacation because it's only the beginning. Like, this day has been long as hell, and it's only the first day of a week-long trip that we're going to go do this nerd church conference thing. But it's been fun. And, hey, this has been a pretty worthy test of how to figure out how this new, totally portable setup works with its own dedicated Wi-Fi. I'm not even on your shit.
Yeah.
That was a mess. Then I figured out why. It's like, oh, yeah, because I'm still logged into your Wi-Fi from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Never change your shit, people. It was like, and then all the cell phones were associated to my cell phone, which had that same Wi-Fi password. It's like, why does it keep doing this? It's fighting me the whole time. And I wasn't going to edit this bitch like the hardcore way, where I record on every single camera and do the fucking footage.
Oh, hell no.
Dude, I still have that sometime during this week, in any kind of downtime we have, I still have to edit the podcast that we did on location. Damn. I'm only 33 minutes into it.
Oh.
Yeah. I got 33 minutes into it out of a 3-hour podcast on location. And I'm integrating commercial footage of whenever, like every 30 or 40 minutes, I'm going to insert footage of whenever we interviewed all the booths at the market, so that like it actually acts like a commercial.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm like, instead of running that all as a preamble, let me just do it inserted here and there. So I did get to try their new cinnamon rolls, or sourdough cinnamon rolls last night.
Oh, sourdough?
Sourdough cinnamon rolls. They were fucking good. I had the chance to buy some, but they would have been so stale by the time we got here.
Yeah.
I mean, they were really tasty.
We've got some homemade sourdough in there that someone brought summer.
Fuck yeah. I was going to buy a loaf and bring it, and I'm just like, it's going to be so fucking shitty by the time we get it up there. I mean, it'll taste fine, but just as bread, it will be lesser. So, yeah, that's our bread dealer.
Oh, your bread dealer?
Yeah, buy the bread dealer merch. Once I post it, buy the bread dealer poster, please. I need to get one. I need to get him to sign a bread dealer poster for me. Because if we ever get studio space, I'm gonna have all the posters, like, and all relevant people to sign them. Like the bread dealer, I gotta have Larson sign that, and then like in the background, like have Tessa sign it too. 'Cause she's the bread maker. So she's gonna be like down the alleyway in the back, like the actual drug maker is in the back. And then of course we signing the Racing the Prairie Dog posters. Those are for us, but we could. If we ever get that far. And then I need the Donkey Show Sunday poster. Need to get me, Heffy, and Megan to sign that, since we were, and I guess Charlie technically, but he didn't drink, so it was us three. Oh, fuck. I just realized. So I wanted to do another Donkey Show because that was on May the 4th that year.
Okay.
But that was a Sunday. It falls on a Monday this year. Meaning that Star Wars Day is on a Monday, and we can't really record on Mondays because of Heffy's schedule. But maybe we'll make it happen. We'll see what happens. Because we got to have like our annual Donkey Show Day. We're going to have like pictures of fucking donkey shows. Yeah. Actually, it's something we were thinking about doing for the live show, but technically speaking, we can't serve other alcohol in an establishment that serves alcohol. Yeah, laws. Yeah. Stupid TABC and their bullshit. Because the donkey show is a good drink, and we invented it. It's our thing. So it'd be cool if we had that live for people.
For sure.
Yeah. But I don't know if we can manage that. Definitely can't make a beer that'll taste like that. That would be very difficult. I haven't followed up with them yet, but supposedly as part of the show for the live event, so I didn't mention this earlier about episode 200, each show has a different set of 100 questions.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah. But no, I didn't say it earlier. I said it before. But each show will have a different set of 100 questions. So you're not going to get the same show at the same one, and we'll have different co-hosts, and we'll be in a different spot. Also, with Mad Llama, I've already commissioned a beer for the show. Like a specific beer. I found the recipe and everything, sent it to them. So in theory, they will create a beer specifically for that event.
Wow.
And if it's good enough, maybe they'll keep making it. But I guess it depends on.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. And I got to talk to Chuck about one for that side. Because that'd be interesting as well. Chuck can do smaller batch stuff because he's got such a small system. So he can do like a 5-gallon or 10-gallon system instead of like a huge fuck off like 5-barrel system, which is way bigger than you think. Barrels of liquid is significantly different than gallons.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens on that front. But
barrels 42 gallons.
Yeah. So a 5-barrel system is small,
huge,
but it's massive.
Yeah.
Because he's now got the 10-barrel system that he got for just mass producing the beers that he has to have on tap all the time. And he's got a dedicated 5 barrels for the other like handful that he needs to keep on tap, and then the rotational ones that he's playing with as he goes.
Wow.
So it's a system, man.
That's a lot of shit.
And they've been doing so good business-wise, man. Like, I'm so proud of Frankenbolts because they were on the verge of closing last year.
Wow.
Yeah. And then like the market days change thing, promotion it, having all these different events out there has changed their business so fucking much. Like, we go to these days, even trivia night last night was packed. And that was the first time they really did trivia out there like that. They've done it, they've done bingo out there. Like I said, they got the bingo games. They've got Bunko. I don't know. It's a dice game I've never played before. Do you know CLR, center, left, right, the dice roll game? It's basically like everybody's got a certain number of chips, and you roll the dice, and then if it rolls center, left, or right, you got to pass chips to that person until you run out. So they've got those. They got stuff going on almost every night. All the other breweries in town have stuff. We've got comedy. We actually have a comedy club in Conroe now.
Oh,
That's
cool.
above Guadalajara's. It seems kind of complicated depending on the show, but because we were looking at going to one, but you got to pre-buy tickets and shit. And it's kind of annoying, but for depending on the comedian, might be worth it.
True.
But it was like you basically buy tables so that you have seating. So it's like you get a table for 6 for like $190 or something. Seems like a good deal if everybody splits it. If it's just going to be you because you wanted the table, it's a lot of fucking money for one night of comedy. So it just depends. And then, just having a new way to do more cool stuff in downtown Conroe since they eliminated the ability to have fun stuff in the streets. Dickheads. They're already stealing tax dollars, and now they're punishing downtown businesses.
Of course.
So have you managed to watch anything else recently?
No, that's about the only thing I've been able to watch.
Oh, we forgot to watch your engine video.
It was just the Avatar and those first 2 episodes of The Boys, which was last night.
Yeah.
And, you're caught up?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same boys shenanigans.
Mostly.
But we talked about how the tone
has shifted
Yes.
significantly towards Homelanders, Trump, and everybody else is everybody else.
Yeah.
Whatever that might be. And this is a thing that I commented on the other day, and I said it's like it would be a great show if they didn't make it modern politics.
Yeah.
They could have made it made up politics. They could have used anything from any era. They didn't. They're choosing current modern day politics.
Of course.
Same thing with Gen V. There was no trans character or a character who could change gender at will. That didn't exist.
Right.
Gen V also, the second season was rushed so fucking much. And also, you have no idea what the fuck they're talking about in this season of The Boys if you didn't watch Gen V season 2. We have no idea. And then when those kids come in later in the season, when they come in to fight, if you didn't see that, you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. Who the fuck is this?
What'd you think about Ashley's new powers?
I mean,
That shit's funny, though.
yeah. And it took a while for things to kick back because I had to remember back.
I forgot that she gave herself powers because she did it so that Homelander wouldn't kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing about these mics. You can just kind of tilt them to you. But I found out if you get up in it like this, it sounds horrible when you edit.
Yes.
But that was on location, and I had to quell all the noise in the background. When we recorded the Frank Bolts, the live band was playing.
Oh, wow.
So it was in the background the whole time, and I had to do everything in my power. He's drinking Echelon, guys. He loves the Echelon.
Yeah, I do. I really do like this. Is good.
Yeah, and you can buy the individual flavors now. You don't have to buy the multi-pack.
It's
Sour apple's pretty good, too.
I'm trying to think to compare it to something. It just it's a little drier. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Than like a Celsius or something.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's got good flavor.
I had a Rise the other day for the first time. It was interesting.
Rise?
Yeah.
Oh, like RY.
RYSE.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I had one of those the other day, just because the flavor sounded interesting.
What was it?
I don't remember. I slept since then.
So interesting.
I actually, no, I haven't slept much since then.
Yeah,
that was Saturday at work.
Yeah.
So no, since yesterday. Fuck, that was yesterday.
I want to sleep good again.
No, it's not allowed.
Never gonna fucking happen.
No, you'll get some sleep again someday.
I mean, even if I can shut the mind off, the body's like, fuck you.
Well, they have drugs for both of those things.
Yeah, I like drugs. Drugs?
Good drugs. I got a bread dealer.
The bread dealer.
I got a pickle dealer. We haven't seen our pickle dealer in some time. We need to go hang out with her.
Oh, yeah, man. I wish I could try some of those.
Well, if I had seen her yesterday, if we hadn't been so busy that Jessica could have run to the market, we could have made that happen. Or if I just made an effort to actually go see her. It's not like I don't know where she lives. It's like I could just go get the shit directly from her.
Yeah.
I'm just lazy.
Right.
Actually, this past week has been so fucking busy. Prepping for the trip, editing almost. I had one day off of doing stuff other than actual work. And the only reason I did that is because I had a fucking crown put in.
Yeah, well.
I took off Thursday night from everything.
Yeah.
We just watched The Chosen.
The Chosen?
Yeah, the show about Jesus. It's on Amazon.
Oh, that.
Yeah, it's a great show.
Is it really?
Oh, it's fantastic. Even if you're not like a big Christian person. It's acted so well, and they tell all the Bible stories, even with a tiny bit of like modern influence. Like they use some modern vernacular a little bit here and there, but the guy who plays Jesus is so charismatic. He's so good. Like it if you worked on this show and you weren't a Christian for some reason, you're definitely believing in Jesus, because this guy plays the part so damn well. And I'm cussing over a show talk about Jesus, but we're still waiting. And I think they intended to get the finale for this Easter, and they didn't get it. So I think the final one, the season last season was the Last Supper. So it's very interesting how they were playing the Last Supper as it was progressing through the Last Supper, and then Jesus getting arrested. Like, it was going from here to there, like, simultaneously. So dual stories playing at the same time. So one story ends in him going out into the garden, and the other one ends with him being arrested. You know, even though it's the exact same timeline, but they're showing it from the middle outward.
Right.
So it's actually really good how they did that. But the weird part is, and Jessica and I were talking about this, because you know enough about the Bible and stuff like that. You know, Judas betrays Jesus and stuff like that. She asked me the other day, it's like, why did Judas betray Jesus? He was a follower of him. He was one of his disciples. Why did he sell out his Lord for 30 pieces of silver? And so I Googled it real quick, because the show tells you one thing, movie tells you another. And it's kind of a consensus that, one, you know, Satan's in there a little bit, you know, whispering in his ear. But also because they portray it that not only was he a greedy so-and-so, he was their business manager. He was, no joke, he was their business manager. He handled the money. He had rich friends. He did a lot of that stuff, figured out a lot of their costs and stuff like that. You see that throughout the series once he's introduced. But, and he's also a super likable character. It's so funny that you know he's going to be the douchebag. And then the first meeting of Jesus and Judas, you're like, does he actually know that Judas is the one who's going to betray him already? And the idea is, technically, yeah, he would have already known. Even at the point of meeting him, that he knows that he's going to be the one. But the argument as to why, one, Satan whispering in his ear. Two, because he had this idea, there was two different things. One, that he believed that Jesus would help overthrow the Roman government and force them out of Israel. Because if he's declared king, he's all this other stuff, he's going to rise up all his followers, he's going to use them, create an army, and overthrow the Romans and get them out. So that's one thing he thought. The other thing was, he thought that, okay, if Jesus isn't going to do that, then I'm going to sell him out, and I'm going to force him, because if he's truly the Son of God, he won't die. He won't let himself be taken and killed and tortured. He's too powerful. He'll never allow that to happen. And if he is that powerful, I'm going to force his hand. So the idea was, I'm going to turn him in. I'm going to put him in an impossible situation where he has no choice but to use his power and overthrow the Romans. I was like, wow, okay. So it was like political intrigue. Like, you get a little bit of that from, we mentioned it already, the Passion of the Christ. You get a little bit of that. You also get his instant regret and then him hanging himself. In this one, we haven't gotten that quite as far, because it literally ends with Jesus walking out, and they go, "Are you Jesus of Nazareth?" You know, that kind of stuff.
Has anyone done like a conversion of how much 30 pieces of silver is today in today's money?
Oh, I'm sure.
I wonder how much it was.
You could Google it.
How would we do this?
How much was 30? How much would the 30 pieces of silver that Judas was given be worth in today's money?
It's already, someone's already done this.
Yeah, no shit. Of course. Well, actually, the AI is just listening to us. How much we got?
So it says the 30 pieces of silver paid to Judas are estimated to be worth between $90 and $1,200 in raw silver value today.
That's a big gap. 90 to a 1,200.
Yeah, is it $1,200? Really, bro?
Per sliver, or just? Well, I mean, silver's never been as valuable as gold.
30 pieces of silver. So yeah.
It was a lot back then.
But the purchasing power is like 3 to 18,000. That's a big.
But back then, it would have been significant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have 30 shekels would be 120 days worth of work.
Yeah, because they used it as payment for amounts of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
So I mean, it's kind of Man, you gonna betray your homie for that? You raggedy mother.
You're going to betray the Son of God for that.
Yeah.
Because he would have thought, okay, cool, I get money out of this, and Jesus is going to do the thing I want Jesus to do.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, he was like the jealous girlfriend who's like, oh, you're not going to overthrow the government? Well, I'm going to put you in a position where you have to overthrow the government to protect yourself. And then he sits there and watch him literally die.
Oh, shit.
This backfired. And then, of course, he kills himself before the resurrection.
Yeah. I messed up.
And then becomes Dracula.
What?
You never heard that lore?
This sounds familiar.
Dracula 2000.
Dracula 2. I don't think
That movie literally shows that Dracula is not from Transylvania and all that other stuff. It's a curse put on Judas after he kills himself.
Yeah, I have seen that part.
Why they're allergic to silver? Because the silver.
Yeah, yeah.
Why does sunlight kill them? Because he hung himself at dawn.
Dude, I like that.
Yeah, it's like a really cool theory.
Yeah, that's way.
Why does a wooden cross hurt him?
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah,
It's like the obvious answer. Why does the imagery of Christ hurt the vampires? It's actually a pretty good theory.
That's way better.
It's fun. It's not in the Bible.
I don't know.
There are no vampires in the Bible. Just demons and ghosts.
Dragons.
There's no dragons. There's dinosaurs.
Same thing.
Kind of. There's giants. There's Nephilim.
Yeah,
Whatever the Nephilim are.
mm-hmm.
They're actually removed from the Bible.
They're in Enoch, aren't they?
Book of Enoch, yep. You got to buy those on Amazon. I want to. It's 3 books. You can buy all of them.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $40.
It's translated?
Yeah. It's been translated a million years.
Oh, wait, a million years.
Or just get the audiobook version.
Give me the audiobook.
Or just pull a YouTube video.
I need the
Those exist, I'll tell you that. I haven't looked into that.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. After James and I talked about it, I was like, let me go check into some of this.
Hmm.
I didn't go word for word on it, but I looked it up because I was interested in the history of the angels, history of all that stuff, where demons come from, all that kind of stuff. A lot more lore later in the New Testament makes sense if the Book of Enoch is canon. So
There's a lot of things that cross over like that.
yeah, well, the Book of Enoch is referenced by somebody way later in the Bible, so they're still reading it. It's still a biblical text. It's just not in the Bible. So it is actual, quote unquote, history. But just they went, we can't really confirm that any of this is real. It's like, then why is somebody way later using it as a reference for something that's happening currently? So they accept it as biblical fact. You just didn't want to, because it names all the angels. It describes the angels, talks about the Nephilim, talks about the son of, what do they call them? I forget. They're sons of something. But basically, like, angels mating with humans to create super things. And the whole reason was because the angels were effectively jealous, because they could not inherit the kingdom of God, technically speaking, because that was meant for humans.
Right.
So the only way they could inherit it is to become more human. So that's why they did that. Basically, both to pollute humanity to the point that God wouldn't leave it to them, but also to bring themselves closer to humanity under the idea that they would get it. Yeah. The hairless apes. They got mad at the hairless apes.
You're not missing much.
But then the fact that demons are technically the spirits of the Nephilim roaming the earth forever.
I never heard that before.
Yeah. So when he wiped out the Nephilim in the flood, basically they trapped their souls because now they have souls, and they roam the earth for eternity because they can't go to heaven, they can't go to hell.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're doomed for eternity to roam.
Are they named?
Some of them, I believe, not all. Some Nephilim, I think, have names. I don't know offhand. But the idea of the demon possession, so you get possessed by a demon. But the thing is, there's supposed to be only like 200 of them. Yeah. And then if you go into like the Lesser Key of Solomon, and you get into the 72 demon princes and hells and stuff like that. So at some point, some of them would have to get into hell.
Right.
Yeah. So either way, that's how that shit works. Read the Book of Enoch, find out.
Went from Avatar to that.
I mean, the avatars are literally possession of a fake body.
Yeah, they are. They even talk about
It's a soul being transferred into another body.
Yeah, they refer to the
Why do they keep calling it Avatar after the first one? Because even in the second one, technically speaking, they're not using current avatars.
They're doing the third one.
They have new ones?
You only see it.
They actually have some new avatars?
Or new grown people, yeah. But the goober scientist that was in the first one and the second one.
Norm?
Norm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he... What's her face's dad?
I'm not telling you.
He has to be. He's the only one who could be.
He knows the answer, though.
He knows the answer
He
to
knows the
how she's AWA and not AWA, and has some of the soul of whatever. That part I'm interested in. I could give a shit less about the Civil War and Quaritch and all that shit. I'm more interested in the woo-woo mysticism of the planet.
Yeah.
How's the planet powered by and controlled by this entity that's inside every living being?
Mm-hmm.
That's more of a cool fucking thing than anything else. I was like, I'm fine. Like, leave me with the Blue Cat people to learn some shit. I don't care about the war. We've done the war. We've done fighting Quaritch in every fucking movie.
Everyone.
Every movie, we end up in a fiery crash of whatever ship they've got. And now he's flying on our thing because he's the new Sully.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, he's probably Query or some bullshit name they gave him. Miles. No. And then Spider gets converted to being more Navi somehow, probably by the same roots and shit that they've done with everybody else. If I had to guess, I'm throwing out a logistical guess based on what they've done before, because he can't breathe in their atmosphere. The only way he's going to breathe in their atmosphere is by being changed by the planet itself, which means we can make this planet for humans too. Just not the ones who want the wheel brains. Fucking whale brain. It's always come down to the whale brains. I love how they went for the 1970s and 1980s killing of the whales. Killing whales is bad, man.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. I will say the effort to kill the whales, once again, going back to that, was pretty fucking horrific.
Mm-hmm.
Trap the mother and the calf so that they want to stay together. And then, I got to remember to open that. Jesus on the Korean Jesus thing. See, it all comes back to Jesus. We missed church today, so this is how we get our Jesus.
Speaking of Jesus, why don't you play that engine dyno?
That is a terrible segue, Sarah. You're just like, speaking of Jesus, engines. Okay, let me. No, I can't put it up on the screen. I'm just gonna play it over here. Me, put it on the screen to synchronize the sounds here. Okay, so I'm playing the video from the thing you sent me here.
Yeah.
By the way, the Let's Go Brandon and the How Dare You stickers on the window are hilarious.
They have a sign on the other side that says "Tax this dick."
That's great.
It's a place in Oklahoma, Rudd Racing, Ardmore, Oklahoma.
All right, so the rest of it's just the graph and the charts and stuff at the end.
Yeah,
showing
yeah, he doesn't talk or nothing.
showing how terribly low horsepower it makes.
Yeah, how dare it?
It makes an absurd amount of horsepower considering it's not right. It's like something is drastically wrong with it, but it still makes over 700 horsepower. It just runs like garbage. Probably do. And I did get to. Oh, me on the camera. I did get to see the engine. I should have got a picture of you standing next to it. Should have got a picture of you with your pants around your ankles and you're just like up front. You're like on the intake manifold.
Like I got caught.
It's like, well, it doesn't have an exhaust pipe. I'm going to have to go with the intake. Fuck. That's terrible. Terrible imagery. Jesus. We're going back to Jesus. we need more Jesus. Jeebus. Save me, Jeebus. Where did the ladies go?
Outside.
Oh.
There are at least 2 glasses, like full glasses of wine in.
Yeah.
Please. We'll see where this goes.
Well, I'm not getting any because I'm going to be on your couch.
What's that noise? It's a CPAP. Shh.
CPAP is surprisingly loud. The girls probably be like, what is that?
Well, they're loud too.
It's my device. Oh, yeah, we need water for that. I forgot. You got just standard bottled water anymore? Okay, cool. That'll work for one night. That's fine. It's got to be purified. It's got to be holy water. Breathe the Jesus in. It's fine. Speaking of which, going back to the boys, how'd you think about that Father guy that did the funeral?
Oh my God.
He speaks into Homelander's face for a second. Not literally, but that's how you see it. Like, it's almost like he got touched with the voice of God.
You think it works on Homelander?
I think certain things absolutely can work on Homelander. Which thing are you referring to?
The voice.
Oh yeah, he clearly felt something.
Yeah. I just didn't know if it was gonna stick.
Because I think it's a hypnotic situation. Because the guy's a fake pastor / whatever. After they killed Ezekiel 2 seasons ago, stretchy arm preacher guy who was rapey.
It was rapey.
He was.
He was.
It's like amazing. Almost every super in this show is horrible. Hey, at least the love sausage got his. Spoilers. Dude, when they first see that guy and he's beating someone to death with his penis, it's like, this is where we're at.
That's when Summer walked in
So-
when that was happening.
So wait, that means at least within the first 2 episodes, we did get penile destruction.
Yep.
It's like their thing. Within the first 2 episodes of every season, except for the first, they have some type of penile destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What'd you think of A-Train's story at this point?
Well, it ended.
It might have. Maybe it's not over yet.
My foot looked dead to me.
Yeah. But we know that we can clone people.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Well, in the comics, we can clone people. I don't know about in this one.
Hmm.
How about Soldier Boy's story?
Well, he just showed up.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. Did you fuck me?
That was hilarious. I love he's just like being the worst Jensen Ackles he can be on screen at all times. And he's like, no. It's like, I think he fucked him. It's like, I'm just sitting there, I was like, I think he fucked him. It's like, he's so fucking weird. I think he might have. Yeah. But like, and then he gets in the tube later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, what is fucking wrong with you? It's like the more we see with Homelander over the last 2 seasons, the more fucking broken you realize he truly is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, he's literally a giant toddler with mommy and daddy issues
Yeah.
that has all the power in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But now we know he can be hurt.
Mm.
However, we took out one of the things that could hurt him. Oh, I did like how they explained finally what Soldier Boy's new abilities were. You know, that radiation explosion?
Yeah.
It burns the V out of the blood. That's why everybody who gets hit with it loses their powers.
I didn't know they lose their powers.
Yeah, that's what happened to Maeve and Kimiko.
Oh, yeah.
She lost her powers for a while and then got them back. But I forget if they gave her a V injection. I forget what they did. I think because her healing ability kept it going. But effectively, if you catch a full blast of radiation, a full explosion from him, you will lose all the V in your blood. So that's why they tried to use it on Homelander, which they never explained it up until now. They just said, whatever this is, it does that. But now that we know that the V in the blood is what does the thing because of Gen V, season 2. Which, by the way, once again, how the fuck are we going to get this? So we know that the MacGuffin. Oh, there's no Hefe here. Wherever it is, if he's listening to this, I know he counted. I need a picture from Hefe to put on the screen of him just doing 1. So I think the MacGuffin is almost a red herring. I think they're going to... If I'm predicting anything, it's not going to end like the comics did. It's not going to end with Butcher somehow killing Homelander the right way. I think they're going to use Marie from Gen V to kill him. Or remove his powers and then somebody else will kill him. I think all this other effort we've gone to up till this point is going to be a fucking moot point against Homelander, but it'll work against other soups. Or Vought's just going to use the virus to basically enslave them because it'd be like, hey, if you don't do what we say, we've released the virus and kill all of you.
Right.
Which the way this show is structured, I absolutely see as a possibility. Basically, everybody's scared of Homelander because he's Homelander.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're going to go... I don't know if it'll be Stan Edgar, because we know he got a weird phone call in Gen V Season 2, and then he disappeared, and we haven't heard from him since. Because these things sort of are overlapping, I think A-Train called him to protect his family. Could be wrong, but that's where my brain went. And I think that Stan Edgar is going to be important in Homelander dying, and then him coming back to Vought to basically use the virus to control all remaining soups instead of killing them all. I think. And I think most of the boys end up dead, except for Huey. Because everybody else's story is kind of over.
Yeah, it is true.
Mother's Milk has nothing left to go back to. His wife and daughter are fucking given up. Frenchie, well, Frenchie's either gay or not gay, depending on the season at this point.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
He was gay last season for some reason.
I forgot about that.
For like no reason he was gay.
Huh.
Dog. Is that the dog barking? What is that? Now I don't hear it.
Oh, it is Izzy.
Oh, that's Izzy. Yeah, go check on Izzy.
Hang on, I just got to let her out.
Yeah, go let her out. I gotta take the headphones off anyways. Yeah. Somehow get through the sea of wires. Maybe I should have let her out because I can get out. For those who can't see, all the cameras are literally there, and he was going to let the dog out. And then you've seen that in the uncut. Oh, yeah, I forgot you have a volume switch there. So that little turning knob can make it quieter or louder. Usually I have those so that it doesn't fuck anything up for anybody else. Because I'm sitting here like, the live show we did. I had those on. I'm like, why the fuck can't I hear anything? And I'm like, fuck. Stupids. All right, either way. So that's what I think. I think Marie's going to come in, possibly use her powers to remove the V from Homelander's system.
Mm-hmm.
Butcher will kill him, and then maybe Marie will kill Butcher, maybe. Or maybe Homelander and Butcher kill each other. But I think Stan Edgar uses the virus to control the rest of the Supes that are still alive. Either that or Starlight releases the virus and kills all Supes.
Yeah, she's kind of down for that, isn't she?
At this point, I want to know who the fuck she's been texting.
But what about
I think she has a side dude. Because it's been a year.
It's got to be somebody fucked up. Who would it be?
Not the Deep. Oh, God, it would be the Deep. She fucking starts dating the Deep on the side.
Because like episode 1, season 1, they get that bullshit with him.
Yeah, that's how she got him sexually assaulting her. Essaying. He essayed me. Because, you can't say big words on YouTube. They take away your monetization for saying big words.
Mm-hmm.
Rape. I was raped. I can say it. I was sexually assaulted. Y'all can eat your preferred genitalia. I didn't have to, but
Thank God.
that's going into promo. Me, put that in the promo. Me in the edit, speed running it and forgetting to put that in the promo. This is where I would normally make a thing. I see somebody in the kitchen.
That's Abby.
It's Abby.
Her's hungry.
Hi, Abby. It's not creepy. She can't hear me or anything. Either way. All right, so I don't know what to think at this point. So wait, is your so favorite Lord of the Rings show coming back ever?
Yeah, it's September, August,
Okay.
I think.
Wait, what about the Hunt for Gollum? I know that's going forward, but I don't understand the purpose.
So there is some like unfinished tales type manuscripts that Tolkien wrote, and then his son kind of made a short story out of it, if you will. So I mean, what the movie's based on is part of the Lord of the Rings lore.
Yeah, it's part of when they literally were hunting him down, right?
Yeah, and there's a lot of time.
Wasn't it in between movies? Is it like a midquel?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
because it's before. It's after or before the orcs got him?
After the Hobbits, before the first Lord of the Rings.
Gotcha.
Like when they
So how
meet,
does Aragorn get in there?
when they meet Aragorn at the Prancing Pony,
Yeah.
all this shit that's going to be in this Hunt for Gollum movie.
So somebody else was already looking for the ring prior to the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
movie.
like this happened all before Aragorn gets to the Prancing
How
Pony.
the hell is Viggo Mortensen supposed to play that 25 years later?
So like when Gandalf leaves Frodo with the ring,
Yes.
many years passes.
In the book, but
in
not
the book.
in reality.
Right. In the movie, it doesn't show it. But you can't tell because Aragorn's old as shit. He doesn't age normally.
Yeah,
He
he's
gets the hobbits.
he's like Wolverine almost.
Yeah.
Age is super slow.
Yeah.
I forgot what his Numenorian or something.
Numenorean.
Like that. That pulled that out of my fucking ass.
Yeah.
Oh, but of course the stupid Rings of Power covers that more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of cool things that happen, and I'm
Book
sure.
of Enoch.
Yeah.
Numenorians are in the Book of Enoch.
They are. But there's going to be some
Our new
stuff
church it will be.
that they add more than likely in this movie that doesn't really need to be there. But there is a lot of cool stuff that does happen.
So Gollum's trans.
Yeah. He has a wig.
Yes. He loves the top of this. It identifies as Gollum.
I mean, think about it. It does make sense.
Gollum. Yeah, actually he is binary.
Yeah.
He is actually binary.
Fucking freak.
Two of them.
But yeah.
Schmeagol. I identify as Schmeagol.
I'll be down
Today.
about that. Today. Right now.
Right now. My precious. Technically, he's possessed by the ring. That's where Gollum comes from, right? Yeah. So, and the ring is technically separate from Sauron's will.
Yeah,
The
but
ring has its own separate will.
it does. But it's also part of Sauron because he pours most of himself into the ring.
Yeah.
That's why if you destroy the ring, you destroy him.
Yeah, they're connected.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, because at that point he's just a roaming spirit. He's not
Pretty much.
100% in existence at that point. But before that,
Mm-hmm.
different story, slightly different story.
Yeah.
Slightly, yes. But that's why he infects everybody as they possess the ring, unless you're like such a pure-hearted fucking soul that you can
Like
really.
hobbits.
And they didn't really make it.
Yeah, well, even then.
I mean, it took a year of roaming the earth almost to really corrupt Frodo.
yeah. But it
So-
got Smeagol fast. He's pretty much a hobbit.
But he held the ring for a very long time. But it did convince him to kill his brother, cousin, whatever Deagle
I don't
was.
think they ever.
I think it was his cousin.
Hell, it might have been.
But it's weird how they had similar names. Maybe like if you had a cousin named Braun or Shane, I could have gone for a name that made more sense. But I wanted to rhyme: Deagle, Schmeagle,
Yeah.
Beagle, Regal, Treagle, Legal. It's the Jewish one. It's the lawyer. That might have been more Yoda. That's like Yoda thing.
Well, I hope season 3 of the Ring of Powder gets
Ring of powder.
Ring of Powder. You need some powder to watch this fucking thing. I hope it gets
Lots of
better.
powder. But what is it? Okay, so we know the visuals are actually pretty good. It's actually the storytelling that blows in that show. Like, why the fuck do orcs have fucking families? It literally makes no sense.
I don't know, man.
He went off to war, left us here. Now we got our poor orc family. We have to take care of. Who the fuck wrote that?
I don't know.
Like, come on. It's like, we're not supposed to care about the orcs. They're supposed to effectively be just straight up evil, corrupted.
Yeah.
Are they the evil, corrupted elves, or is that?
Yes.
Okay. Couldn't remember which one was which. Digging deep into my Book of Enoch lore. Somebody's got to be real pissed about me bringing Lord of the Rings to the Book of Enoch. Do you guys remember when the Nephilim took the ring?
Yeah.
It was the light of the three Silmarils. I will say the idea of creating the rings, the first three and stuff like that, that was pretty cool at the end of the first season. I haven't watched the second season. I'm not interested.
I mean, there was some
Because they
part-
revealed Sauron so fucking easy. But then he comes back as clearly himself, but elfy.
Yeah.
Like, you know how he's got the same face as the guy you just got rid of? It's like, have you not noticed? He's the same face.
Yeah, he badly dyed his hair.
He's blonde, has pointy ears, but he's same guy that you discovered with Sauron before. But didn't they describe Sauron as being like beautiful
Yeah.
originally? He's basically like supposed to be like their version of Lucifer, right? Almost.
Well, that would be Sauron's original boss,
Oh,
Morgoth.
Morgoth, yeah. That's right.
I mean, same.
Well, no, I'm saying like Lucifer, like, you know, the light bringer is supposed to be the most
Yeah.
beautiful and
Yeah.
all that stuff like that. Obviously, if you're willing to break it down, Satan, the devil, Lucifer, all these things are vaguely the same thing. And then there's Samael and there's the other fallen angels that are also sort of Satan, but
Yeah.
also this and whatever, you know. There's a lot of Book of Enoch in this case. Seriously, Book of Enoch, Lord of the Rings, Silmarillion is basically the Old Testament.
Yep.
No joke. Actually, the Silmarillion is the Old Testament of that world.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You're not kidding.
I made the actual right thing there. Correct analogy. Good job, me. It's like, actually, yes. Because wasn't Tolkien like hardcore, not Catholic, he was something. He was very religious, right?
He was.
Yeah, so that's where a lot of these ideals and there's a reason these are facsimiles for biblical characters. It's like, why did Gandalf disappear, die, and resurrect 3 days later? Well, actually, it's much longer than 3 days, but still,
There was a lot of.
he fell to hell. He fell to hell for a certain amount of time, and then resurrects with more power in a glowing light.
Yeah, Gandalf the White.
Grandolph,
Grandolph.
way better name.
Old
Grandolph.
bastard. What's up,
Okay,
Grandolph?
first of all, that was the dumbest part about season 2. How he gets named Gandalf,
Oh my God.
the Grand Elf. That part was dumb. Let's be fair. That wait. To be fair, the Gandalf reveal was stupid. We all knew it was Gandalf. Who else was it going to be? They were trying to get us with the red herring that he was
Sauron. Yeah.
in the first season, and we're like, you mean it's not that guy over there running around with Galadriel? I was like, pretty sure it's the guy running around with Galadriel, not the guy running around with proto-hobbits.
Proto-hobbits.
Which that part I enjoyed. I actually enjoyed that part of the story. It's so funny. It's like, I actually don't give a shit about the elves and their nonsense. I actually kind of care about this on the ground thing where literally nothing matters, except that he occasionally conjures up some dark fucking magic and makes weird shit happen from dirt. I'm like, that's kind of cool. It's like your new scary best friend giant person he's like the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Retarded, knows nothing, and you piss him off, he fucking blows up the countryside. And the dark guys are trying to hunt him down for the same reason. And then you've got the weird black hobbits.
Was there like 2?
There was a couple of black hobbits, and then there was the black dwarves.
Well, there was more.
The dwarf story was actually pretty good. I like that.
I thought it was great.
Durin, the Durin storyline, I love how he's like covering up the fact that they dug so deep that they uncovered the fucking Balrog. And he's like, nope, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the thing we did. No, I totally didn't do that. But I love this, and I was reminded of this scene, the fucking marble table thing that he discovers, and he totally bullshits him into giving him this amazing marble slab, and it's like, no, it's yours. It's fine. Yeah, so it's actually for your people. Sorry about that. And he's like, you lied to him, didn't you? He's like, fuck yeah, I did. That's my, look at this fucking table. It's like,
nice rock.
it's like weird how the stonemasons and the guys who forge everything and everything like has to be made of shiny gold. Shystered his way into a fucking very expensive boardroom table.
I mean, there is a lot of good
Those parts
stuff.
of the characters. There's good stuff about the show. And then there's the stuff that's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But they have to write their own story. We know this. They can't use the actual Silmarillion because they're too dumb to have purchased it. Which it was literally available. Nobody said no.
Right.
They said no to purchasing that and just bought the appendices. And just went, we can work with this. We're just going to write all the stories from the Silmarillion. But fake.
Yeah.
And slightly gay.
And inclusive. We'll get
I'm
something
okay with the
better.
inclusion.
I mean, the Black Dwarf, that didn't bother
The Black
me.
Dwarf wasn't bad, but them looking down on him for being dark-skinned would have been bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she was too pretty.
Much like Black Snape.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've already talked about Snape Dog. I hope this show fails so hard. They're not getting 7 seasons out of this. They're not. They can't. Not on HBO. And here's the funny part. This was brought up the other day. With the now purchase by Paramount, they don't have to fucking do anything with this show. It never has to see the light of day. Paramount can just go, nope. Because the Ellisons are super based and MAGA supporters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. And not that I care. But apparently that's a thing, which is one reason why they're like, oh, yeah, we can't. That's one reason why the left was so pissed about Paramount getting that stuff, which is hilarious because Paramount has some of the wokest nonsense on their own streaming service.
Star Trek.
All the Star Trek shit is super woke. You know, it's Starfleet Academy, except for apparently the last couple episodes were pretty good, from what I was told. Who told me that?
How do you get past it to get there?
Yeah, how do you get past? It's canceled, but they have the second season done already. So the second season's coming. They're just not moving forward.
Okay.
They could technically bury the second season if they want. They're not going to. Because, you know, Kurtzman just has to get that last little fuck. Now, what if the second season is like Picard season 3? And it just knocks it all out of the park?
It's hard to see.
From this point of view, absolutely. But I would rather them save it than continue on with the nonsense.
Yeah.
I don't need a gay Klingon that from a polyamorous family and his 2 dads left. How did that get past anybody in charge? When I explained that to someone, I forgot who I explained it to, and they're just like, "You're kidding." And I'm like, "No, that's literally the storyline they went with for this clearly gay black boy."
Yeah,
he got raised by us, and I made the thing. I was like, "Yeah, he was raised by a single overbearing mother. That's why he's gay." Because that's usually a thing. Yeah, that's the nurture, not nature. That's a thing. It's a whole thing.
I just thought of something though.
Uh-oh.
That makes me think of a certain guy, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. But it has to be not just overbearing mother, overbearing single mother. Usually gets
She was.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
Yeah. Just imagine you could have had a totally different life.
God.
By the way, it's not a bad thing. We're just pointing out the facts here. But it's like, yeah, no, they wrote that on purpose and they put it on a TV show and said, yeah, that's good. That's good. We can do that. Are you sure about that? It's like, this is why I like Prodigy. Prodigy didn't have any messaging. It was mostly a kid's show based around Voyager. It had cool science. It had time travel. And it was fun.
That's all you need.
And then they had like some little tiny stuff that if you want to consider slightly woke. Slightly. You know, people from the future who didn't like how the future turned out for them. It's basically what Nero did in the Kelvin timeline. Accidentally ended up back in time to change the future to benefit his people instead. That's exactly what happens in Prodigy.
Okay.
Is like people from the future, things go really shitty because something happens to the Federation and then they end up in getting fucked over badly. And they blame the Federation and Starfleet because they were the last people to come there for negotiations and stuff. And it failed, and then they end up getting bombed all to hell. Wasn't Starfleet, but they just happened to be there. But they blamed them. Somehow create time travel, start affecting the past so that they can either get rid of Starfleet entirely or change it to where... Actually, no, they were trying to wipe out Starfleet, which is why, if you remember in... Discovery. You remember the it wasn't called the Great Intelligence. I forgot what they called it. But you remember how the machine thing took over like Section 31?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that same thing happens in Picard and Prodigy and Lower Decks because it's all from the same source.
Got it.
It was all written and it was sent back in time to take over Starfleet. That's why it purposely infects all Starfleet ships and forces them to destroy each other. That was the whole fucking point. Yeah. So then it was created by this species, but you don't know that until you get through most of Prodigy to even get there. And then you have to introduce all the time travel shit. Fuck, they brought back Wesley Crusher as basically the Doctor from Doctor Who.
No shit.
Yeah. Because he now has the ability, now that he became a traveler, which means he can travel through time and space without a ship. He basically knows the in and out points through time, and he can just, do stuff. And it's just like, okay, that's kind of cool for just a super nerdy kid to suddenly basically become an omniscient time god. He looks terrible in the show because he's CG, but it looks like modern Will Wheaton with the beard and all that. But he's actually sort of dressed like a Doctor Who character, weirdly enough.
Damn.
But his face looks very freaky. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick so I can show you this, and then we'll wrap up. Because I need to eat dinner. Yeah, guys, it's 7 p.m. at the moment, 7:15 p.m.
Damn, it's going by.
Yeah. So Wesley Crusher Prodigy season 2. Yeah, look.
Oh, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, it's the eyes.
Yeah.
But the funny part is he looks like one of my coworkers. Like he legit looks like one of my coworkers. So I was like, that's fucking strange. Yeah, he does look a little bit Sith-like, but like it realistically, it's just the face structure is very strange because the scene where they relight it and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, now it sort of looks normal. So it's just whatever weird choices they made in the moment made it look like that. But the idea that that's a spiritual successor, almost direct successor to Voyager and the Next Generation with all the technology, plus it sets up cool technology that we actually still, once again, we have a very special ship, the Prodigy. Actually, it wasn't called the Prodigy, it was called the Protostar class is what it is. It uses a Protostar drive to get around. Basically, it uses, instead of normal warp, it's powered by not antimatter, but a literal itty-bitty star driving everything that they create.
Holy shit.
But the coolest fucking thing about the ship, one, it's small. It's like 4 decks. That's it. It literally has a fucking dome for the bridge. Like you can look out like it's a cockpit. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's like 3 in the window.
It really is. But then the other thing about it is it's really neat. So one, the Protostar drive is stupid fast because they needed something that could get across the galaxy really quickly. Slipstream was available, but still kind of secret for the most part. It's only a handful of ships still are using Slipstream. They can't use what the Borg use, which transwarp. They don't use transwarp because of the Borg. But they have the slipstream drive, which they stole from Voyager. You know, they brought all that technology back, figured it out, started installing and other stuff. We do get the Voyager A, which is pretty cool. So we get to see the sequel to the Voyager, which is pretty neat. And then you get to see that roaming around with the Protostar, which is pretty fucking cool. But then, like, it's just kids who find it crashed on their planet. The reason it crashed on their planet was because those fuckers stole it, loaded the program into it, and then it sent it into the past to crash on their planet. Yeah, it's pretty cool how that works. And then the events of Picard happen, where most of Starfleet gets wiped out and all that shit. You know, where they wipe out Utopia Planitia and all that shit, where the holograms blow all that shit up, or the Sense, whichever one it was. So that happens in Prodigy. And so literally Starfleet is crippled.
Okay.
And they only have a handful of ships available and no students ready to go from the Starfleet Academy, except for these kids who were working on this ship with Hologram Janeway. So they get promoted, and they basically get a ship of their own to go out there and be Starfleet.
I'll be dead.
And because it has a warp drive that can get around really fast, they can be fast responders to certain things.
Got it.
It's pretty cool, actually. And then they're never going to get a season 3. It's on Netflix. It's more than likely it's still on Paramount. Should be, but it went to Netflix after it left Paramount, and it was a great show. And there was a whole campaign. They got season 2 to come out. It was Save Prodigy, and then they couldn't get it for season 3 to continue it. I was like, damn it, this shit's actually pretty good.
That happens every time when something's really good comes out.
And it was animated. You know,
Right.
it was CG animated. I mean, Lower Decks ended after like 5 seasons or something, which is a fun show, and people say it's stupid. I was like, I mean, it's Family Guy meets Star Trek, but not in the same way that the Orville is. Because it's silly, but it's also serious at the same time. It is still Star Trek. And then you had the Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds crossover, which was cool. That was really fun. Where they accidentally go to the through the time portal and end up back in time on the original Enterprise with Pike and everybody. And so they switched from the animated show to the live action show. So the actual the actors who play the characters on the animated show filled in. So it was Jack Quaid, Huey, and then the black girl who played her character both end up now in Strange New Worlds, and they have to solve the mystery as to, wait, how did this happen? What was this? And then all this other stuff without giving them too much future knowledge. But them literally, some of the most comedic moments from that were ad-libbed, and they left them in. It is so fucking good. When you have good directors and you have good writers, and they allow the people to really just make the show good in the moment because they're being their characters. Like Boimler, the guy who's from the future, he's like, I can make your ship do this. And like, but I can't show you how to do it because that would obviously break the timeline. And then they're like, well, we can't do this. How are we going to do this? What if you all just turn around? So they all turn around, and he tears apart the console to rig it to make the sensors detect things that they can't detect yet. He's like, I can use these old sensors and make this shit work. I just can't show you how I do it, and I have to undo it. Just turn around. So everybody from that era turned around, and he just did what he needed to do. Okay, found it. And they off-screened it, too. They kept the camera on the cast who's turned around. I was like, this is fantastic. I was like, this is the shit Star Trek should be. Both incredibly serious and incredibly goofy at the same time. It's like, it's not a comedy, but it's hilarious.
Right.
Even though, you know, like I said, Lower Decks was a comedy. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
I haven't seen any of it, but I need to.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
And you've been trying to get me to watch that for years.
Yeah, watch Lower Decks. I haven't even watched it. Like, I've seen the bits and pieces. I've seen reviews of it. But from what I've seen with that, I'm like, that really does sound fucking fun. And we were talking about DS9 earlier. It takes place on DS9, too. It takes place after Voyager, DS9, after TNG. The characters all come in. Riker plays a major part throughout it. You see ships that are in between. That are like, okay, cool. How did this happen? If Riker's first actual command as captain. You get to see him doing that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And like I said, they actually do go back to DS9. They talk to Quark. They deal with Odo. Well, I guess not Odo because he died, but all those almost everybody reprises their roles for that shit.
Nice.
They have to go to Ferenginar to do some stuff. You get to see expanded stuff with other species that we don't really follow up with a whole lot, but is meaningful to the other ongoing shows. There was 4 Star Trek shows going on at the same time, and nobody was talking about it.
Yeah.
Well, actually 5. You had Disco, Strange New Worlds, Lower Decks, Prodigy. I think Picard.
Yeah, he was in
5
Yep.
shows going on at the same time,
Wow.
and most of them were shit or were treated like shit or nobody watched it because they were all on the streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't mass released. They got a better home. Like Prodigy only got a better home on Netflix. Nobody watched it otherwise. They thought it was a stupid, dumb kid show. And the first season was more kid oriented because it was a bunch of kids who found the starship, and they get taught by Hologram Janeway how to use it and how to become like Starfleet kids.
Wow. Big.
Oh, that was one of the things I wanted to tell you about that ship before we left. It has a build your own. It is a shuttle replicator or a vehicle replicator. So any type of shuttle that's in the database, they can create on the deck. Like it has this big ass thing. It basically almost doesn't 3D print it, but it's creating it piece by piece. It takes a fuckload of energy to use it, like a giant replicator. But you can make any like type 10 shuttle, whatever. You can make like the Argo. You can make whatever vehicles that are in Star Trek lore that will fit in the back of the Protostar.
Right.
So it keeps happening. They're like, this is fucking cool. Except it takes a fuckload of stuff. You know, it doesn't just come out of nowhere. But pretty neat. They use it several times. I was like, why does every ship not have this technology? You don't need a fuckload of shuttles on board. You need a handful of regular ones, and then you can just make whatever you need for the situation.
Yeah.
Because I think at one point they go to make the Delta Flyer from Voyager. I was like, neat.
I'll be damned.
Yep. So yeah, so if you want to see where a lot of the characters from DS9, Voyager, and stuff like that ended up after those shows and before Picard, you gotta watch Lower Decks
I'll be damned.
and Prodigy. Because there's a whole Chakotay side plot going on.
Really?
Yes, it's a very important side plot. Actually, it becomes the main plot, but it's a side plot at first. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, watch it before it disappears forever.
Yeah.
It's like that's the problem. It's going to disappear forever, especially after the merger with WB or however that works. Or maybe you'll be able to watch it all on HBO.
Guess we'll see what happens.
You know, I guess we will. But we will see you guys. I pushed the wrong button. That's you. Look at the camera, Shaun. Yeah, you can see that guy here once every 2 years. Or twice this year, in theory.
Yep.
All right, so guys, we will see you guys next time. Of course, do the like and subscribe thing. Follow me at _Shoky. You can follow Grounded and Grumpy, and you can follow C4 Graphics, and of course this show at _pod. But we have semi-drunk, possibly hungry wives.
Yeah.
So this is a problem. And of course, thank you once again to my good friend Shaun. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm so glad we got to hook up. Get together,
Yeah.
meet again for the second time ever. Thank you for letting me take over your entire living room. I brought snacks.
Yeah. Snacky poo.
I did bring snacks. I brought snacks to the party, guys. And yeah, so of course you know how this ends. And with that,
Okay, bye.
bye. Now jump off camera. He fucking throws out his shoulder again. You fucking dumbass.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.